What is up, everybody? My name is Coach Kilk. I'm here at Iowa Western Community College, and today we've got some Overwatch for you. And then that's Tier 2. Did I get that right? Yep, Tier 2 against Mobley Area Community College. And then we've got Madden happening at 6. Who's that game against? Hines Community College. Nice. All right, so we got Overwatch for you. We've got Madden for you tonight. So hopefully, we see two great Iowa Western games. I know Sway's in there working with the Overwatch team today. He's been doing that for a few hours now today. So I feel like they've probably got a good solid plan going into. They know what they want to play, what maps they're going to play, if they're anticipating specific tanks to play against. If they're not anticipating that, we'll see what happens. So do we know what we're playing? What comp we're playing? Do we know? Stop the Doomfist. So that's a great comp. That's one of my favorites. It's pretty much the exact same as Stop the Ball.
Yeah,
so.
if I remember correctly, they scripted this team at some point during the preseason.
We lost
Okay.
in the preseason, but we had different roles.
Ah, okay.
Their tank is Mr. Pasta was a Doomfist player. So.
Oh, cool. Nice. All right, well, we know they have a pretty strong Doomfist. So we'll see what happens. A strong Doomfist and I guess in an unbalanced lobby is sometimes devastating. But Doomfist has some pretty straightforward counters, right? If you're looking at it, I would say Sombra makes his life a little difficult. Brig does the same. Hog, anytime Doomfist, he wants to put the fists up, you just grab him out of it and shoot him right in the head. So. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with, if they stick with the Doomfist for Mobley or if they're down to change. I don't think he swapped off Doomfist last time. I remember that scrim. I don't think it was ever swapped off Doomfist. So Doomfist one tricks are pretty dominant sometimes on ladder, so we'll see how it works out in a comp match. Oh, yeah. So, don't forget, guys, for those of you tuning in to us right now, don't forget to follow our socials. You're obviously watching us here on Twitch. We've got YouTube. We got IWCC Esports. And don't forget to follow our Twitter as well. IWCC Esports there as well. Have we uploaded our YouTube stuff from last year?
I believe so. If not, we're going to be doing it soon.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, go check those out. If you guys are interested in playing at Iowa Western Esports, please feel free to reach out to Bill Rossetti. He's our esports director here at Iowa Western, or any of us here in the esports group. We'll be able to point you in the right directions. Do we know what map we're hitting first? Have they started that?
The lobby is set for Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang Tower.
Correct or not? I don't know.
We'll see how that works out. Lijiang Tower, I believe we'd like to run not Doomfist. Reinhardt? I think Raisin likes Reinhardt on Lijiang. But if they're going the full counter Doomfist mode, we probably won't see Reinhardt too much.
Probably not.
You got to be pretty unlucky as Doomfist to lose to Reinhardt. Yeah. I feel like he's just got to catch you on some wild pins while you're dashing around the map. So, but
I think Ryan could probably, if you had the correct Reinhardt player, and you were
yeah. But I would say at the same time, if we're on Lijiang Tower and we're on tower, removing Reinhardt off that point is very difficult. There's just too much for him to play around. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm excited. I always love seeing Doomfist one tricks. Those are some of my favorite guys to watch. And ball one tricks. I really like ball one tricks. Yeah. Because I can't play either one of those characters, so they're entertaining for me. Just see them flying all around.
Yeah, Doom is fun. I play him a little bit. I cannot play
Ball, the third person view always seems a little awkward to me with Ball. Like, I never feel like I'm turning correctly. I always feel like I'm hitting things. I'm not being very smooth. And I'm terrible at getting myself in the air. The grapple is just the worst. So I don't even touch Ball. I think I've got like an hour total on Ball, and that's probably done in one dad versus 11 kids. So anytime I get Ball. But yeah, so it should be good. The players are feeling good. I heard them in there yelling and screaming while they were practicing. So I'm excited. Lijiang Towers is a good match pool, I guess I would say. In Overwatch, you call them map pools because it's not like a solo singular thing outside of the push maps, I guess. They're pretty solo, right?
I don't know what the league has done for like Clash either. I don't know if Clash.
Okay. Interesting.
Because obviously, by the entrance of last season, we had flashpoints, and those got put at the end of the fifth game, and now we have a sixth game mode with Clash.
What's your opinion on Clash now that it's been out for a little bit? Seems like a very close range, very fast paced play style.
First off, the follow from Drogo. Thanks for the follow.
Nice, thank you.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the team you play with. I feel like if your team is overly aggressive, you end up with the back and forth that basically ends with the first team that capped wins because it's first to 5.
Yeah, so it just kind of goes 1 point back and forth. Yeah, that's true.
If you play a little bit more defensive and you let the enemies make mistakes going into the next point, sometimes you can cap out all the time and let the enemies make mistakes as you're going to the next point.
I feel like dive style characters work very well in the Clash maps.
Oh, definitely. I think dive and
words of wisdom coming your way, my friend.
I feel like dive and rush will play pretty well.
Yeah. Reaper just seems so strong on Clash. The maps are so close together that he just does what he wants.
Reaper is just strong in the meta right now, regardless.
Yeah.
He's like, if I had to pick a DPS character to say is S tier this season, it's Reaper.
I've been watching a lot of Choice recently, Mr. Reaper guy, and it does seem like he just kind of walks it down on whoever he wants to go after. Every once in a while, you'll see, Cassidy's will hit him in the head twice and it's over, or like the Widow gets the headshot on the TP. But usually Reaper seems pretty strong. I've seen Orisa been coming back a lot recently.
Yeah, that's
and I think Kiriko recently got hit with some pretty big nerfs to try to drop her power level a little bit because Suzu is just so good, right?
Yeah, they did kind of like lower the time. They increased the amount of time between the cooldown. Yeah,
she got hit decently. Who got some buffs recently? Ooh, Alari. Alari's pylon heals for an extra 10 per burst now. Now that it feels oppressive, like it feels like it's if you're trying to kill a tank and they have a pylon on them, it's not happening.
They so the funny thing is they nerfed Juno on release, so her pre-test version was actually stronger. Then they released her, she was nerfed, and then they gave her back the extra bullet per second that they took away from her.
You're back, chat.
Yeah. I have to do a words of wisdom here. Jay and his words of wisdom.
I like Juno. I think Juno is a very strong support right now. I think that she has a lot of uses, especially for the Diva missile.
They fixed that though.
Did they? They fix Diva missile?
They said they said in the last patch notes that they did. So not only did they nerf Diva's like health values, they removed armor and gave her back some like half the armor and regular health. They also on top of nerfing her, fixed a bug that said like Juno's speed boost was rather than being additive with her boosters was being multiplicative, which is why she was like just
the Diva missile was great
across the map.
It was so fun as Juno to just be like, I'm just gonna Diva missile this person and throw your ring out. Who else seems like they're getting a lot of Juno is very strong with like Ramatra right now. Being able to give Ramatra speed boost at a high level is crazy. Plus, he's so big, it's hard to miss him.
Yeah,
you're just full sending into Ramatra, and he never really dies. If you're playing, you were a high-level support player. If you have a one-trick Doom, who are you supporting with?
Nowadays, I feel like Lifeweaver actually helps out a lot because Doom could just jump in. Lifeweaver could do healing from around corners and stuff. You can now with the change to Lifeweaver to charge a heal in the background too.
You have like the 80 heal in your pocket at all times.
I feel like Lifeweaver is a character that released in a very poor state, and they've done nothing. Actually, I don't think I'm wrong with saying this, but I don't think there's been a single patch yet where they have nerfed Lifeweaver. I feel like everything they've done to Lifeweaver since this point has been a buff. Like, they make it so his pedal goes up and down now, so it acts like an elevator.
Well, see, remember the pedal used to be able to block Sigma Ultimate.
It still does.
Oh, does it? I thought they removed that.
Nope. It blocks. If it blocks line of sight, they can do that.
Interesting.
Yep.
I'll have to start. I thought they patched that out, so I got rid of it. You used to also be able to drop the tree on Sigma Ultimate.
That one I think they might have fixed.
There's all kinds of weird stuff. Bones and I were messing around with Lifeweaver's pedal blocking some dashes. It can block the Doomfist punch by throwing the pedal in front of him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saw a clip of...
It's wild. Poor
so
Doomfist.
The pedal, the funny thing, the pedal has a hitbox as it opens up.
Yes.
So I saw a clip from Bones, and I don't know if this is during a scrim or if he was just playing the game. He threw a pedal at his feet as a Sigma was like point blank next to him charging a rock, and he managed to time it well enough that as the pedal hit the ground and started to open,
it blocked the rock?
The pedal was like pointing straight up, and the hitbox of pedal absorbed the rock impact, and it didn't hit him at all.
Lifeweaver text, guys. You guys just don't know. Lifeweaver's S tier. People just don't get it. After they made it so he can swap back and forth from healing to attack much faster, and now he has 100 rounds in his light needles or whatever they're called. Like, it's wild, man.
I don't.
His headshot multiplier feels crazy when you're hitting people too.
Yeah, I don't think that. Like I said, I don't think they've nerfed Lifeweaver since he's entered the game. I feel like
Good. He needs more buffs. just give it to him, man. I should be able to full charge and heal someone with one full charge. Just get us there.
One day, maybe for April Fools.
Give me when I grab people, they should get full health. That's the next Lifeweaver buff I want. When I weave them back, they should automatically regain full health.
Personally, I think there needs to be another support that can cleanse, and it makes sense for Lifeweaver grip to cleanse like anti if you pull somebody. That's just my opinion.
But you're already using it in those moments, right? Like, let's say your hog gets anti. You're already grabbing him at that point.
That's the thing, though. When you pull, it only acts as a shield. It only stops damage. It doesn't cleanse the anti.
But you can also heal during that, right? So I can throw the heal while pulling somebody. And
I don't know. I think the animation might override. What's that? Oh, Keely.
Hey, Kaylee with a sub. Thank you.
The Prime sub. Let's go.
It's one of those Prime gaming replays that we need. But yeah, Lifeweaver feels really good right now. Brig feels pretty good too. I feel like Brig hasn't really gone away, especially with the introduction of the Clash maps. I feel Brig is very strong on those maps because everything is a little closer in. And who else? Oh, Torb feels really strong on the Clash maps for some reason.
That would not surprise me at all. That would not surprise me.
Like, because of the different levels at a lot of the points, it's so easy for Torb to just throw a turret somewhere and constantly just keep pressure up from another angle, and then they can never really clear it. So I feel like Torb feels strong when I play it. I don't have as much... I don't feel like Ashe works very well on the Clash maps that I've been in. Maybe on a few points she's probably good. But the fights happen so quickly on Clash. You don't really ever see them lasting very long. All right, so it is Li Jiang. Let's go.
Let's see. We're on red team, so I gotta figure out where we start here. I think that's blue. Oh yeah, I should just look at the map and realize there's
just look at the colors.
Yeah.
All right, so we are starting on red side here.
Got Raisin Bones.
We don't get to see heroes until the game starts, right?
Yeah, not until the timer is here and then everybody's picked.
Okay.
Oh, this is blue side. What is this? I am on blue side.
All right, so it is the Doomfist, just like we were expecting. We're seeing...
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Why are all of these red if this is blue side?
Because we got to go retake it for the red side. And the blue side's like, man, I hate those red signs. We got to go mess people up over here. Have you seen those memes where the guy's like holding the flag and he's got the red flag and the other guy's got the blue one and he looks over and he's like, man, that guy's holding on. Screw that guy.
No, I don't think I've seen this in a while.
All right, so we are seeing the Reinhardt, the Mei, the Symmetra, Kiri, and Juno. We're looking at the Doomfist. Both decide to go. Quick Symmetra kill. Both healers go down for Iowa Western. There's an opportunity. Yep, there goes one. And it is the Doomfist coming out on top. We lost both healers pretty early there, which is not something you see very often when you have a Kiri.
We lost our Gino really quickly there.
Both teams decided to TP into the window, and when that happened, we saw immediately both of our supports go down. We saw Astral and Hamari die, and then we saw the Symmetra die almost all at the same time. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like Doomfist was expecting it. Bones gets killed as Mei without using Ice Block. That's an awkward situation to have there. Does not look like the TP Reinhardt onto point right now is working very well. Something they're obviously anticipating. We're gonna stick with it. We're at 31% here. Doomfist is blocking. Just pin him. If he blocks, right? Is that... If Doomfist wants to hold in front of like that, you just pin him.
Hey, you can do that. That counters.
Keeps him honest, at least. I think Reinhardt's just going to spend this whole time chasing him around, and then he's just going to waste so much time. There's nothing he can do. You really have to, if Doomfist wants to be that guy, you either have to play the hog to get him off, or you have to just ignore and go full send it, right?
So I think the thing I would do here, I would swap the team to, because this Doom is being super annoying.
Yeah.
You either run a rush down and you just rush point and you force Doom to fight you there, or you go completely anti-Doom.
Got Shatter coming up here in a moment. Okay, we solo Shattered Doom.
No, it went up due to Mei wall and it didn't hit anyone.
Oh no, that's awful. Unfortunate there. Good Mei ultimate here. Should get a few kills. No one's...
We did get one.
Doomfist still doing his Doomfistery.
So here's what I'd do if it were me. I would swap the team at this point to one of two things. You either go full rush, you just go to point, you force Doom and the enemy team full from Mulberry here.
Okay.
I'm not saying their name correctly. It's not that I don't want to, I just can't. It's the back of my head. You either go full rush, like I said, you go like Junker Queen, Lucio.
I feel like I never really have a lot of success with JQ against the Doom.
No, but that's the thing. You just want to fight on point. You just want to cause team fights on point.
That's fair.
That's the first thing. The other thing, what they're doing now, I mean, they have a Hog now. They have a Sombra now. I don't know if the Sim is getting any value anymore. I would swap the Sim for a Reaper.
Yeah, I agree. They're using it because they want to try to be fast.
And I get that.
Just wait for the block. Nope.
But you can,
now he's just going to jump out.
You can be fast as a team with Lucio, too. Like,
true. That is very true. No, stop grabbing him. Wait till the block comes in. Because then he can just block while you're on cooldown.
Oh, that was a great combo. I'm sorry. I'm making call-outs on things that I can see that are like a second ahead.
Yeah, you're you're a second ahead of me, but that's okay. Symmetra should go down here. Big kill, nice. Western takes control first point here, so that's huge.
Yeah, I think they've kind of done a little bit of research on this, and they're just going to try and counter Doomfist with like Hog Sombra hooks, stuff like that. Hog Sombra combo. This almost reminds me of the old Hack Fist meta, where it was hack and then punch somebody into a wall and just one-shot somebody.
All right, well, we got the kill, but it was a 2-for-1, just generally not what you want to see. But we got Hog.
They're still contesting point though.
Doom isn't gonna do anything to a Hog solo, so.
No, I'm actually kind of surprised that Mulberry here hasn't swapped to an Ana to counter Hog. But then again, it's not like it would really matter because we're already running a carry anyway. Where did he? Oh, they have a Junkrat now. I didn't even notice that. They've had a Junkrat. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I would really like to see Raisin wait until the block comes out, because once that happens, Doomfist dies.
Yeah, you definitely have to be a little bit more coordinated with the hook. I feel like he's throwing them on cooldown, but it's not really getting his team much.
Right. See, like right here, he wanted to hook there, but he couldn't because it was on cooldown. I think it's just maybe hasn't played Hog very often. Missed.
Well, Doom is down, so now they have a great opportunity to push.
Nice. So then we push. That should be our point moving forward here. And then...
Brig doesn't escape. That's great.
Brig just stood there. After the Doomfist and their healer went down, you would have thought that they would have just fall back a little bit. But some people like to try to take point.
I need to be doing my job. I'm so enthralled by the camera that I'm just not really paying attention to the... Or sorry, what's happening
detected here. Nice. Good kill there. Bones, don't use that ultimate. Nice. Way to hold it. I just don't know how good the Symmetra play is right now. I don't feel like Sim's very strong in any kind of meta at the moment, outside of getting onto that first point on tower. Nice. That was a great ultimate there by Sombra to cancel.
Yeah, that was Bones.
That's big because, right, we wanted to make sure that, and I said it right as Bones was getting ready to drop from the last fight, just don't use your ultimate. I saw a, oh no, got picked. It's an interesting wall there, but it worked out. Fantastic.
They used wall, they used hold hog, and they used carry ult there.
That was hilarious. The Doom just guarding and walking, so he just threw the trap under him. Against Doomfist, when I'm playing tank, is the only time I go Hog. Not that I don't like Hog. I find Hog a lot of fun. But I also just like swinging a hammer, so.
Bones is going to try and touch here, probably.
It's interesting. So do we take the Sombra touch, or do we take, or do you go Tracer usually?
You take the Sombra touch.
I think that was a little premature on Bones' side there. He really needed to wait for the fight to start playing out a little bit, but should get Brig here. If you can grab her, there you go. Doomfist chasing Hog. Hog's last one left. It looks like on point. Bones is back. All right, and that's 1-0 for Mobley. I said that right, correct? Mobley? Okay. I didn't want to say like Mowgli from like Jungle Book. 1-0 with the Doomfist play. I think some smaller adjustments from me watching a Raisin POV for most of that was I would really like to see the grab on the block, right? Let Doomfist jump around. Like, who cares? As soon as he picks up that block, that means he's worried about either taking damage or his other stuff is on cooldown. He has no way to escape. So wait for that block, then grab him. Gun Doomfist probably won't block in front of the Hog.
Elderberries for the follow.
Hey, Elderberries. Thank you for that follow. High five. I also don't think the Sim's working out as much as they want it to. I think the Sim's got to swap.
They should have swapped Sim a long time ago.
I think Reaper would be fine.
I feel like in the combo where they're playing, where it's like you have Hog and you have Sombra already, just run a Mei. If you really want to just hurt Doomfist that much, you just run Hog, Sombra, Mei, and it's just like, how do you get out?
Yeah,
we just
that's
throw
true.
we just throw you into the rage cage. How do you get out?
Or even Malga, right? If
True,
Doomfist
yeah,
wants to go in, just press shift and go stomp on his brig. Like what?
Oh, that's the other thing too. You could run a Maga rush where it's like, okay, well, Doom is in. Now we just rush his backline with cardiac overdrive up. Nobody does.
Right. Oh, Doom's blocking. I'm just gonna run at him because even if he punches me, it does nothing. But that's if you want to accept the fact that you'll be a dirty Malga player. There's that too. I'm a dirty Malga player. I love Malga. It's great. I just stand there.
He's a pretty fun character.
Yeah, he just. Malga's great, obviously. Doomfist doesn't really do much to Malga. You just light him on fire the whole time and ignore him, and if he's on fire the whole time, he's usually panicking.
Yeah. I could see it.
I had that happen. I was playing Malga yesterday, actually, and I went up against a Doomfist, and I was literally just left-clicking, caught him on fire. I would right-click. He'd feel the crits. He'd start blocking, and then I'd just start left-clicking and right-clicking. And you just don't ever do damage to him, and he's just constantly wasting cooldowns. And at that point, your team should be able to follow up with something, right? But nothing feels better in the game, to me, as a player personally, than Malga stomp on like 3 people. Like if you just curb stomp in the middle of someone.
Jump in, yeah.
I can't wait for if they actually do legitimate 6v6 testing with the public. You're going to see the most ridiculous stuff with Malga Cage. That's all I know.
Rage Cage.
Malga Cage is going to come in, and Orisa Ultimate's going to come in, and you're just dead.
So it's that, or it's like the combo I could already see in my head. The combo that I saw as soon as I knew what Maga's ult was him and Ramatra, and it's just the UFC Octagon.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. Or you'll even see things like Malga into Diva Ultimate. Like, you can't get away.
No.
And if it's out in the open, it's over.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, Brig or something, and everyone stands behind the Brig.
You'd have to be running a Reinhardt to counter that, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then your Ryan would have to throw himself into the shield to make sure everybody inside it didn't die.
Yeah. It'd be hard. That's why when people want 6v6, it's like, be careful. Tanks, it might not be very fun to play tank right now. I understand that sentiment. I was rage losing yesterday like 8 games in a row on tank. I'm a multi-cost player. Thank you for that follow. Oh.
We've got like 4 or 5 follows today where we haven't really gotten anything from the rest of the week so far. I guess people just like Overwatch.
It's all me, right? They're all just tuning in to see me, I assume.
I could be, yeah.
I had no idea I was casting today, by the way.
There's a lot of variables to that, yeah.
But yeah, I think people need to be careful what they wish for, because yes, tank is a little annoying to play.
It's always
but until you get 2 tanks on there, with the ultimates that they have now, with the additions of the new tanks that have been implemented into the game, it's going to be oppressive. Mm-hmm. Like, Doomfist Diva running around does not sound fun for anybody else on the map. Because you can only play Hog once.
Yeah.
You can only play one Hog.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be some cool opportunities there, right? We're talking about alt cycling, which really only happens usually maybe twice, maybe 3 times a map. And outside of that, I think it could be fun.
So you always talking about, careful what you wish for always reminds me of like the monkey paw threads on Reddit, where it's like make a wish but the monkey paw corrupts it kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like you want 6v6 but then you don't know what Blizzard's gonna change to make 6v6 viable. And it's
right.
Like,
I actually, what's funny is I actually have a monkey's paw in my D&D campaign right now. I've got 1 wish left on it. My DM knows that I'm not going to break the campaign. Like, I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah.
So he gave it to me and we were like level 5 or something. It was wild. But yeah, I think cardiac overdrive for Malga is so strong. Like, imagine Orisa standing next to Malga while he's cardiac overdriving while she wants to. Like, I just feel like people aren't thinking about these things. Mm-hmm. Malga changes the landscape of tanks when you add another tank onto your team.
Yeah.
And I don't think that people really
realize
that's Plus, Doomfist is a tank now, right? He's not a DPS.
That's the thing. Like, Doom, I think, always should have been a tank, in my opinion, from his initial, like, the way he was designed in Overwatch 1, which is kind of funny because they went almost the exact same route with Doomfist that they did with Venture.
Okay.
And I don't think Venture.
Do you think or they were the replacement for the Doomfist dive DPS in
they wanted
Overwatch
it to
1?
They wanted it to be, but I don't think Venture's kit fits the same way as Doomfist does.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if they go back to 6v6, I could see a good portion of the community, like the Doomfist players, being like, "Please put Doomfist back as the DPS," and it's like, I'd rather not. Yeah.
Do we know what map's next?
Probably Kings Row. I don't know for sure.
Kings Row. Hey, everybody, Lex Kings Row. Lack of a follow 47. Thank you for that follow. Psh.
Yeah, I don't know specifically what's up for next.
We're not getting botted, are we?
No.
Okay.
No, everything in here is
Cool.
We have.
I like how Drogo got hit with the suspicious user.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was weird.
Remember that, Drogo. Twitch is watching you.
Yeah, that was weird. I still have to do a Words of Grisdom, but I haven't really come up.
It's true. Jay is still waiting for the Grisdom. I feel like he's like a chain Grisdomer. You might need to like.
Yeah, I'll give
bump
him one
up the points a little bit on that.
I'll give him one, and he'll go right into another one. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe we'll have to bump that up 10K.
10K. Oh.
10K for Words of Grisdom. You know what the bigger?
Call it inflation.
Yeah.
Call it inflation.
Grisdom inflation. It's the new. It's the new currency.
That's funny.
I still think you should just go find like Warcraft 2 loading screen quotes and just read them off every time. They're the best.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll go look that up.
Loading screen quotes from Warcraft 2. That's the one where it's like never pee in the wind, never pet a burning dog. Like it always says the weirdest stuff. That was back when I felt like Blizzard had a lot of fun. You know, when you could just double click your grunts and your peons and stuff, and they'd be like, "More work."
They're on Midtown.
Are we going back in? Yeah. Let's go. I'm ready. Entering game, and it is Kings Row. Just kidding, Midtown. Haha. They're basically the same map. I feel like this is not a Doomfist map. Are you peeking on those, on the audio there over there? Okay. Jay's just not even telling us. Jay could be like, "Hey, you guys are peeking."
No, I think.
Thanks,
it's
Jay.
Just,
Jay's mad you don't have Grissom yet.
it's just there's no filter on this. So.
Oh, on the headset. That makes sense. By the way, Josh is casting with me, guys, if you don't know. For those of you who can't see his face, because he's also pressing the buttons for production.
Yep, that's me over here on the other side of the screen.
We need to find Twitch mods so that we can run Gambas on wins losses.
Oh, predictions?
Yeah.
I've done a couple of those in the past.
All right, let's see what we're rocking here. We got the Doomfist, of course. Ooh, they're going with the Widow on defense. I like it. That's a good choice. They're expecting Hog, it seems like, from looking at the Zenyatta. Zenyatta can be pretty impressive to Hog if he doesn't hide. And they took your advice on the Symmetra into May.
Yeah,
so.
It seems like they did, yeah. Ooh. I saw Yoink.
Yoink. Whoop.
Every time I see that happen as a Hog player, just a Hog playing or playing against a Hog.
Bones got headshotted by the Widow.
Don't know why I called it pause. But
We paused.
we paused.
Yeah, Sway. Coach Sway asked for pause.
Yeah.
I assume it's probably a tech issue. Usually that happens a lot. Even if you watch like OWCS, you watch League of Legends,
Jay's
Apex, all those things.
My limit is once a stream.
Usually it's tech issues. And it usually, guys, usually when we talk tech issues, it usually is things like headphones not working correctly, right? An audio cue didn't happen. Stuff like that. So we'll see what happens when we come back. I don't actually know, not being the Overwatch coach, I actually don't know the rules on pausing or anything like that. Was Josh. You guys could all wave by. So we'll see what's up. We did see 2 kills that game before the pause was requested. We saw, I believe it was a kill on May from Iowa Western side, and I saw Bones get headshotted by the Widow. So our Sombra went down and their May went down. So we'll see what happens. Both teams may just request a remake, which is fine, as long as they have to choose the same champions off the rip. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But we'll see. Do we know, are they still just paused, or are they remaking?
Yeah, we're paused right now. Someone's mouse wasn't working.
It was a mouse issue.
Don't know if we're resetting or not.
The mices were wrong, were bad. All right, guys. Well, while we got a little tech break here, thanks to the mice, don't forget to follow us on here on Twitch. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Did we get last year's stuff uploaded to YouTube at all?
Yeah, everything should be up there.
Nice, nice. So if you want to take a look at some of our previous matches from last season, from all things. Bones didn't have a functioning mouse, so Raisin does go down from the headshot from the Widow. Nice headshot there by Widow. Getting the respawn here on the May. A little bit split up. Gotta be careful here. One thing you'll notice in Overwatch on a competitive level is a lot of times you don't get the stagger. No staggering.
No stagger.
Bones got headshotted again by the Widow. You don't normally see that happening so much when you're playing Sombra.
Yoinked him again.
He got the yoink, but he jumps back out. All right, well, that's one healer down. Raisin goes down on the response, though. It just doesn't seem like we're putting a lot of pressure on the Doomfist to force him to block. What? He punched him out of the TP?
Yeah, you can do that if you time it right.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Either that guy's a god on his reflexes, or
Honestly, I feel like it's more he just got lucky there.
like he just happened to press button at the right time. Doomfist gonna... Jeez. This Widow is doing a lot of work. Ninjun. So we see 2 ultimates used already. Doomfist used his ultimate. Bones just keeps getting a little unlucky here. I would like to see the swap off the Sombra, I think. I don't think the Sombra is working. Maybe a more... Oh, got him with a grab. Nice. Yep, don't let him get out. Used the bait. Okay. Missed. Nice, and then we walk forward. We got the 2 kills. Juno ultimate is crazy, by the way. Like, crazy strong. I feel like people sleep on how strong that ultimate is.
It is definitely very strong. It's a Mercy ult on a character that's not Mercy. Because it can do healing and it buffs damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Nice, great kill there. Hacking Doomfist. Hit him with another one. Nice, that's a good kill. This should be a dead Should be a dead May here. Bones getting away with the execute on the May. Nice, and it's moving. We're moving on Midtown. Let's go.
Getting first point is probably one of the hardest things to do against a very well-coordinated team.
Yeah, on Midtown, it's
once
crazy.
You get first point, it becomes... I actually feel like, yeah, if you get first point, you know, obviously this Midtown is a very well-balanced map. I should just say that right now.
Yeah, I generally enjoy Midtown.
You get first point, and then it's, you know, the path to second is the next hardest through the upper bracket here, and then it's, you know, fighting on the last for second point. And
Ash, can we get the Ash here? Unable to get the Ash, but Doomfist is getting grabbed. Doomfist goes down, and now we walk it down, right?
Yep. Nice,
That's another grab.
Yeah, getting the Doom helps out a lot there.
That's the big thing when you play against Doomfist players, right? They're after the Doom dies, the entire team falls apart.
He swapped.
Oh, swap to the Malga. Ha! It's got to be one of my favorite dudes. Bob gets thrown out, gets walled off. Great grab there. Fortunately, the Juno grab was a little too late.
So they kind of split themselves there. They really needed to like either focus Bob or focus Maga. Because Bob came out and they used EMP, hit 4, but their team was split between Bob on cart and then 3 of them up front.
Yeah, the May wall to wall off Bob did not help.
It didn't help backline.
Anybody, yeah.
It didn't help anyone. Actually, it helped the enemy more than it helped us because it split us up and not them.
Sigma choice into the Malga is always good. Sigma's a strong pick against Malga. Great kill there by Bones. That should reduce a lot of the healing that Malga gets over time. Oh, and that's probably... Ooh! Alright, both tanks go down. Bones getting a little utility work going on here, hacking those health packs, which is huge when going against a Doomfist. Not so much when going against a Malga. So we should hopefully see Bones swap off here.
I don't know. I think you can hack Cardiac Overdrive.
That's a good... Maybe something we need to test.
I think if Cardiac Overdrive is going on, you can hack him out of it.
Yeah, but hacking a map, because you just have to take damage to stop it, right? Speaking of, Raisin gets caught in the cage, and that's 97 meters, 97.4.
Like I said, Midtown is a very well balanced map. The next hardest point is always the one after you cap it. I don't feel like there are a couple maps in like Overwatch 1 where it's like, oh, well, the next hardest point is third point and second point. That really doesn't matter.
Yeah, third point is like Havana when you're in the castle. It's like impossible to push.
Havana, depending upon the team, is actually a well balanced map too. Like if you can hold second pretty well if your team.
I like all of Havana except the third point just seems overly difficult because you have to walk out in the open.
Yeah.
Havana, and against a good team.
Havana third point is definitely a sniper's paradise.
Yeah. Even first point, technically. Like the first 2 points on Havana feel really good for if you're Ash or a Widow player. So, we'll see. We'll see. Is Astral still in silver? I don't have no idea, Vasa.
Astral? I don't believe Astral's in silver anymore. I think he's in gold.
Is he? Nice.
I thought it was one of the funnier things in Discord recently when they were talking between them. I actually think it was a Mav, who used to be a former player here, was like, people I don't think really know this, but in the team when Mav played on it, he was silver, but that your rank doesn't really, like how you play isn't really affected by your rank. You can play with a really good group of people, and if you just vibe, it doesn't matter. Your ranked play doesn't matter. Like, Mav was considered solo queue silver because solo queue and silver just sucks. But, you know,
coming from a solo queue player myself, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm obviously way better than what J3 or Emog would would appreciate me saying that I'm better than my rank. I'll just never send him a video of me playing because I don't want to be told I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
He swapped again already. He swapped Maga.
Yeah, as soon as he saw the hog, I think that was probably a good choice. I just don't think that Mauga doesn't care too much about Mei.
No, I think it's
Mauga doesn't care too much about.
Yeah, it's
Sombra.
the whole combo of it's the Mei being added that didn't get added last time that has made Doomfist not really playable for this tank player, Mr. Pasta.
Right.
Because it's get hooked in, get walled, get hacked, and it's like, what do I do with it?
Yeah. And then if you can survive, generally speaking, you would say that Mauga is stronger than Hog. But if Hog can get ultimate and Mauga cages, it's over for Mauga.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'll just pin him against the wall and kill him. With, Oh, Bones. He was just a second off. Anytime you see that, guys, and you see a Sombra player like look up momentarily, it's because they think they have their TP up still.
Funny thing there is Bones got revenge from beyond the grave because he killed the Mei with Virus.
Oh, with the Virus? I love it. Didn't they just make Virus stronger recently?
They did. They just recently make it stronger.
Juno.
Yeah, two both supports ult coming out from Iowa Western side. You got both the Fox Run and the Juno ult, the Orbital Beam.
Yeah. Nice. Brought that back. Raisin swaps over to...
He swapped to Zarya to cleanse the fire.
Strange. The problem with that is I think we're immediately going to see Doomfist come back out. Doomfist into Zarya is so easy.
Yes and no. He's not gonna. I don't believe this guy is going to swap his character because he has ult.
Right. So what I'm expecting here is the ults to come out from blue team, and then if
I want
win,
Bones to make sure that he saves ult until after the cage comes out.
Does it clear cage?
I think it does.
I know it used to.
I think it does clear cage. Oh, it did it early.
Well, he got the hack off.
But now Maga just goes in and drops cage. And there's two people stuck in it now. Oh, there's only one person stuck in it. Crazy.
So speaking of cage and Zarya and stuff, can you Zarya bubble people through cage?
No.
So it blocks it?
Yep.
Okay.
Cage blocks line of sight.
Nice.
Yep. Which
Unless
funny.
you're...
You still see the person, but it's like, I don't have line of sight.
Yeah, unless you're Lifeweaver.
Yeah.
Lifeweaver don't care about line of sight.
Lifeweaver does not care about line of sight. You're right.
He's the best. That's why he's the best. He's like, what? Line of sight? Who cares? It's one of the only people in the game that can shoot people through walls, technically.
I feel like that's a
But it's a
thing
heal,
just
but, you
for
know.
plants, though, because plants just grow wherever. They don't care. There's a really
Let's get the
good
wall.
Let's go with the
Oh,
combo.
get the wall off. Block him. Block him. Don't let him get back.
Grab freeze combo.
Nice. That's
Crazy.
such a strong combo.
Oh, he swapped hog immediately. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as his ultimate gets dropped, I feel like that's what's going to
He
happen.
waited for a full fight to see if he could still get any use out of Maga.
Is Hog good against?
Zarya?
Zarya?
No. I feel like Hog actually loses that matchup because you have a bubble for yourself as Zarya and a bubble for other people. So if you
Right.
let the guy get hooked, you just bubble him as he gets hooked, and Hog can't really follow up the shot.
Right, yeah, it's a
Zarya
strange
that
pick, but maybe he's thinking he can get grabs on the Sombra or the Mei. But I feel like if you grab Mei, she's just going to ice block immediately. It's a great TP there.
You need to be careful.
If he gets grabbed off the roof, it's over.
This
But
is not a good thing that's happening right now.
oh, yeah. We have no idea that it's being moved. Awesome. Oh, Juno figured it out. Juno, it's up to you. Oh, nice. Drop down, cleared the brig. The Mei dies too. Oh, she's going to use her ultimate. Oh, no. It was unfortunate seeing, I think it was Slim Shady that went down there. But I would also say that that was a bad ultimate from...
Well, we did use both of our support ults again. We used both Kitsune, rush, and run.
That was a little awkward from Bones. I don't know if I would necessarily agree with running in as Sombra. Just wait till an ultimate's used, and then, he can cancel whole hog, can he?
He could stop using it and can't really cancel it anymore.
Okay.
But you get to unlike Overwatch 1 where it was just going constantly, you actually have to hold down the button to get it to go.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it automatically got rid of it, like it does if
Which does?
If Hack gets rid of Hog, or if Sombra's ultimate does too. So.
Nope.
So that could also just be a little bit of a. I would say from watching in a spectator's mode here, I think that there was a little bit of issues with some cooldown usages there, some ability usages. But overall, I think we played okay. Obviously, we had the right idea. Forcing him off the Doomfist. His Doomfist is very good. So shout out to Mobley. These are best of 3 or best of 5?
Best of 5.
Best of 5, all right. Shout out to the Doomfist player, man. Doomfist is playing well. A few things if I was to critique our play a little bit. I think the usage of the Sombra ultimates was a little goofy. I think that once the Mauga came out, I think the Sombra swap should have happened maybe into the Reaper. But another thing, when did Bones win? Probably when there were people who weren't as good at DPS as him, I would say. That probably is when I would say. But yeah, he loves Lifeweaver. He does really like Sombra too. So we also have to realize that not everybody plays every character at this level. So just because we say, hey, Reaper would have been really good against Mauga, doesn't mean that Bones or even the other DPS plays Reaper. So they might not even be comfortable going into that matchup with it. So you stick with what you're comfortable with.
I mean, I feel like that's just the way you play Overwatch in general. Regardless of skill level, I feel like if you play characters you're really good at and you're very comfortable with, and your team can mesh around that really easily where you're not really out of your comfort zone, and you mesh well together in terms of communication, I feel like you can win 60 to 70% of your games. Just by playing characters and communicating together. Yeah. Playing characters you enjoy playing and then communicating as best as you can. I feel like you can win 70% of your games doing that.
Yeah, and we had Mei, right? And Mauga is very susceptible, just like Reinhardt and Ramatra, to Mei wall behind and then just blow him up.
Yeah. A lot of tanks are, and that takes a little bit of coordination from the team. If Mauga gets walled off, you have to. That's the thing I felt like.
We saw the attempts.
Yeah. That's the thing I feel like that we didn't really take advantage of a lot is that, I don't feel like our walls were really in the right spot.
Yeah.
And then if we did get walls in the right spot, we just kind of left him there. Whereas, the next thing that comes is you just dog pile that guy before the wall.
If somebody gets walled, everyone just needs to jump on him.
Yeah.
The only counterplay to that, if you get walled, by the way, guys, is shoot at your tank. All of your DPS should be shooting at your tank wherever they are on the wall. You want to blow up that one piece of the wall as fast as you can to get that healing in there. Or if you're Lifeweaver, you just pedal up and start healing them.
Yeah, Lifeweaver was.
Pedal up, start healing, or pedal up and just pull them out of it.
Or the funny thing is you can get one off as wall goes up, and because Lifeweaver
it goes through the wall.
Only really cares about the initial line of sight. You will just see the orb just zoom its way through the wall. It does not care.
Yeah.
It does not care.
Who do we think is strong right now in a DPS sense? We talked about Reaper earlier. I agree. I think Reaper is very strong right now. Echo still seems very strong, if in the hands of a decent Echo player.
Ashe is really strong right now.
Ashe, yeah, I could see Ashe being strong right now. I struggle a little bit with her.
Ashe, Cass, Reaper.
Do you like Cass's new grenade? Do you like the flashbang grenade, or did you like the?
I don't mind it being
the old grenade.
I don't care for the homing beacon that it was. No.
That was weird.
I always thought it was funny when you could see a Cassidy throw it and it hooks onto somebody who's zooming past him above him like a Pharah, and you just see throw the grenade and it boomerangs back.
Right, it just goes back.
That's not physically possible. Don't lie to me. There are no magnets in the world that will allow you to do
Right.
that.
Yeah. But there you could even outrun it,
Yeah.
which was crazy to me. Like a tracer could just like outblink it.
Yeah. But you have to use like all your blinks because it lasted that long.
Yeah. But once it stuck to you, you got hindered.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I don't think it really changes cast in any way, shape, or form. He still uses it the same way. The difference is now it doesn't stick to you. You're still concussed. You still can't use your abilities.
Honestly, I feel like the way it is now is the way it should have been when they were trying to change this grenade. Where rather than changing it from a stun and a long stun at that, it became the hinder effect.
I like the hinder effect. That's fine.
I like the hinder effect too.
It's
That's
needed.
why I'm saying,
Imagine
like,
no Cassidy involved in the tracer meta.
Yeah.
Like-
well, it goes for the Sombra meta too. Like not having a Cassidy to hinder the Sombra to keep her from jumping out immediately after hacking somebody.
Yeah. Plus, Cassidy can usually live long enough after the Sombra hack to roll to reduce all the damage being taken.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who like Cassidy, who maybe haven't played him very much, Cassidy roll reduces a lot of damage. If you get stuck with every one of those echo globs, roll right when it explodes, and you'll only take like half damage. It's wild.
They did nerf it enough though, so that you can't like roll and survive a tracer bomb.
Or the Diva Bomb. Yeah. You
was-
can roll to survive Diva Bomb.
It's like just roll.
What's your primary defensive ability to this giant nuclear bomb happening 3 feet from you? Oh, I'm just gonna do a little tumble.
Yeah, I mean
Be fine.
the only real like counter you had to that, as to roll, I should say, is that you had to time it right. If you didn't time it
Yeah.
right, you would still die. You would still blow.
But I mean, it was crazy. Cass could basically live through everything that would one-shot people. But Bastion's kind of the same way, right? You know, if he feels like he's going to take a lot of damage, he can just hit tank mode. And it reduces all the damage that he takes. I get mad at Bastions when I'm playing against them because I know that his weak spot is on his back, but I feel like it never registers as critical hits.
It's because the box is so small. It's like a tesseract. It's just a big blue square.
Right. And I feel like I'm shooting right at it. Just use ram and block, he'd win. Oh, against Doom? You could, yeah, I guess. You know.
You could do that, yeah.
Doomfist isn't going to do much to Ramatra, except he's just going to ignore him.
Oh, the yoink! Oh, sick.
Oh, that was huge on the Widow.
Sorry.
Huge. He said you're delayed.
I know I am delayed.
Oh, ×2. Oh, he didn't get the melee in? That's all right. I got the satisfaction yesterday of booping a ball off a map.
Oh yeah, with Brig?
Yeah. He landed and I whipped him and he just fell off the map. And I'm like, you didn't just grapple? You got grapple, bro. But
Could have been on cooldown.
lots of pressure right now coming out from Iowa Western. We're taking a lot of space here. They immediately swap back to Malga. Bones still on the Sombra here. This is a very good hog map. Bones does get that kill. That's actually a positive for Iowa Western. Even if it is 1 for 1. Ooh, wants that grab. A little delayed there. Just running right at the Junkrat. That's fine too.
So he grabbed the Brig, but didn't realize he didn't have any ammo left, so he grabbed the Brig.
I've done that as hog so many times and felt really bad.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like you're just in the heat of the moment, grab the hook, and you're like, I'm going to follow up, and your hog immediately pops the thing, and it's like, oh, the reload animation.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah, anytime I've played Doomfist, or not Doomfist, anytime I've played Ramatra into a Doomfist, it just feels like he just ignores me. He just runs right at my dudes. There's nothing I can do about it. Raisin goes with the monkey to combat the Malga. Interesting choice. He's going to need to get the Malga off that high ground here in a moment. Okay, beautiful. Now you back up, and then you take high ground. Nice. Soft engaging is the way to go when you're playing monkey. It's just a big ol' softy. Kind of in lore, too.
Yeah.
Brig is going to try to... Oh, did not try to grab the Mega, surprisingly. Oh, he drops Cage. You could have probably Juno ulted there and just lived through the whole thing. Oh, okay. Tire from the top rope. That's a little overkill, but you know. Shady went to, nice. He's, all right, we're a little staggered here, boys. Let's regroup. We're just getting picked. Don't get picked before the fight. Don't get picked before the fight. Shady's back. Back again. Oh, that was huge. That was an awesome play right there. So we saw Monkey and Sombra both jump the Juno, which was awesome. So unfortunately, our Juno does go down. Primal comes out. Should just focus Brig, I would say. Push her away. Nice. And should be point right there. There shouldn't be really any reason that anybody else dies here. Malga made it back on point? What? I feel like the Juno play a little bit there was a little off, but that's okay. Usually, if Amalga is standing on top of Juno, she did something wrong. Positionally speaking.
So, it's interesting. They did exactly what they wanted to, and they pushed Moberly out. But they left Maga behind for way too long. And it's something that, I don't know if it was a breakdown in communication or what, but there was only one member of Iowa Western on cart, which honestly, after they pushed them out, every member of Iowa Western should have been on cart, so it should have been a 4v1 against Maga, and instead it was, you know, chain into chain into chain into chain of one man against Maga.
Right, yeah.
Which is not.
And then we just started trickling in, like we weren't. It was one of those moments in Overwatch where you're like, oh, I got killed, but we also got a kill, so I'm going to try to full send it back to the fight to make it back in time. Just to get there right as the fight ends, your dudes die, and now you die and stagger as well, like 3 seconds later. So that was unfortunate. What do we got for defense, though? Sticking with the same comp. All right. Ninjun is a good Widow. We saw that on last map. He was getting a lot of picks onto Bones, which is unfortunate. But he's clearly very comfortable with that matchup. Which is scary, right? When you're the Sombra player and the Widow is comfortable going against you.
Oh, yeah.
Always love your Fox spirits, guys. Remember that. Always love your Fox
There are
spirits.
some pretty good emotes in this one. I always feel like the emotes with pets is like the best ones because you have like Brig Cat. It's probably one of the best ones.
Oh, yeah. The you know what also is really good? Ooh, Bones with a great pick there on the Widow right off the rip. Ooh.
That was unfortunate. He got pinned. He was running away.
Nice. Oh, I thought the grab happened and I got excited. Reinhardt's coming in. Reinhardt missed his dash. He was way out of position, though. I don't know how nobody was able to capitalize on that. Oh, pulls him out of it. I don't feel like Rein affects me too much as a Hog player.
No, not really.
Bones?
I wouldn't
oh,
say that
unfortunately.
I say Ryan wins the battle between Ryan and Hog, honestly.
Yeah, but if his shield is up to stop you from grabbing people, he's not swinging, right?
Yeah.
So, oh, that was a grab opportunity there. Nice. Keeping the Rhine off your dude.
I don't think Raisin is prioritizing the right targets there. I don't know why you grabbed
The Rhine? He was trying to grab him off of his dude over there.
Yeah.
So that was a quick 3-0 there for Mobley Area Community College. Congrats to them. Mr. Pasta, fantastic tank player there, I would say. Thought Ninjun was a great widow as well. I think Bones got a little bit of the better of him in the end there. This that tire's so funny. It's a straw.
We're shifting to Madden.
So unfortunately, Iowa Western. No, that your anti-Doom comp is annoying. Big shout out there. Getting the respect for the anti-Doom comp. Obviously made Doom's life difficult, but we are betting to Madden now. Are we on Dallas? Where are the Cowboys? Oh man, I don't know if I can cast this. Being a Commanders fan, this is like blasphemy, man. I'm just kidding.
Bro, I'm an Eagles fan. Trust me.
We get it, right? We're kindred spirits on this show with the Cowboys. But we're up 7-0, so that's fantastic. Oh, great move there.
Yeah, we started with a pick 6, so
Yeah,
happened off stream.
With the inside juke.
This is Coda.
Coda, awesome. He's got 2 interceptions. Right.
Two picks already? Crazy.
So one thing, are all the teams equal in this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's no reason that you're picking Detroit over Dallas. It's just you like the way that.
They allow bans. So you do 2 bans.
Okay.
So you ban the better teams or the teams you think are better, and then you pick off of the non-banned ones.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Oh, got his head stepped on. Get wrecked. No penalty on play. That's all right. Well, if it's one thing that we know for the past few seasons, the Cowboys have been regular season demons, as we'll call them. Outside of that, they don't win anything in the playoffs. So we'll assume this is a regular season game, since it is for him, and we should get the W.
It's almost the end of the first quarter already. Time had just expired. Yeah.
Doing a good, seems like a good difference there in passing and running plays, which you'd like to see.
So we can't ever really see the plays he's picking, but we see the booklet he's on, but we don't know which of the 3 he picked, other than going out and to see the
I think we're going to watch Elliott here into the back right of the end zone. He's open. Oh, that was a touchdown if he hit him.
He was open, yeah. I did see.
He was wide open. There was nobody there.
I think he's just going to.
Saw the defense shift a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, this is a blitz coming from that right side. Elliott's gonna be super open."
I think this is one of the things that ends up making people like the difference between people who are like tier 2 to tier 1 Madden.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing not to score like you would in you're playing to run out the clock.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting as many points as you want, but you're obviously trying to run out as much time as possible, just so your opponent doesn't like. You could go Hail Marys all day long in the game if you wanted to, but that doesn't kill the clock at all.
Oh.
Nice. He got the first. Oh, he didn't get the first down. Wow.
Short.
No, we're not going for the QB sneak.
I like you can see the audibles he's calling.
Branch is coming in, full sending it, and it's a touchdown on 4th and 1, and it is 13-0, Iowa Western.
Yeah. It's crazy. We're pretty good so far.
I read a statistic a few weeks ago about the NFL this week.
Yeah.
About the NFL, about how greater than 50-yard attempts, the percentages over the years have been skyrocketing.
Yeah, I remember that. They've been going up.
Yeah. And they're talking about how kickers have turned into not just, the weak little guy that's going to run over there and kick things, but they're, major athletes now. These guys got 41-inch verticals. Guys like what's his name from the Giants a few years ago? Do you remember that guy? The kicker that was like a bodybuilder.
Yeah. I don't know his name.
He was pretty famous for a while because he was leveling dudes on like kick returns and all kinds of stuff. I think that started encouraging teams to start encouraging their kickers to not just be the guy that goes out there and kicks the ball far.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, now these guys can play in multiple areas on the field if they need them to outside. It's interesting.
Go out there and do some weightlifting.
Going deep. He's going for it.
He got it.
Got him. So it is on Detroit at this point to be the fast play calls. Right. Detroit is going to want to be the ones to score quickly.
Cole's here. Hey, Cole, how's it going?
What's up, Cole?
Our former assistant stream producer from last year, and Madden player.
FIFA?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
No,
play.
he
just
did Madden.
It was Tiger that was the FIFA and Madden player. Was like, no thanks.
I think it was Derek who made him not want to play FIFA.
That's fair.
He played Derek one day and it's just like, nope, I'm done.
He got the boom.
Yeah, I saw that. That's one of the new things in 25 that I've seen so far is between this and 24, you don't have a lot of the.
So like a strength check, basically a momentum strength check.
Yeah, they kind of. I feel like they added some of the things that they decided they were going to add in, the college football.
Okay.
And they kind of added it to this. They didn't because I'm pretty sure college football came out after this, so they had a couple of unique ideas they wanted to do it with, but they wanted to test it out in 25 first before they did it. They actually put it in the college football 25. So, oh my God, there's a big. Oh, he sacked him. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I threw it away because he was gonna get sacked.
Where's my challenge? A challenge call on the field that this was a sack and not an incomplete pass.
It was so close.
He's going to check down? No, he's going for the touchdown.
Ideal time. Yeah. See, there's a lot of timing stuff in the game now, too, where it's before it was like, oh, yeah, you would have just hit the guy and, old versions of the game. There's no timing. There's no.
Ooh, I would have been down for the fake.
I don't think he was going to. I don't think he would have done that. I don't think he would have chanced it.
I miss the days of fake field goals.
Yeah, that basically scored all the time.
Yeah.
I miss the days of NFL blitz.
I love the fact that they have the changed kickoffs now in this game.
Yeah, they did. They went to
they put this in the XFL?
Yeah.
They tried it out in the XFL initially before the NFL adopted it, and it's
originally
Tier 3 Overwatch is up to nothing.
Nice. Good
Tier
job.
3 Overwatch.
High five to Tier 3 OWs. XFL, when it first came out, also had no fair catch calls.
Really?
You were not allowed to call fair catch because
okay, that one I don't really agree with.
Because they wanted to show big hits. It was the idea of the NFL was going soft, and so we need to make something cool. But remember, the XFL was also run by the WWE.
Okay, well that's one of the funny things though, because
it was. I mean, that whole thing was to be more violent.
Yeah.
But okay, that's the weird thing though, because changing the kickoffs, that's the one thing you wouldn't want to change at that point, because changing
you weren't allowed to call fair catch on a punt return. You just had to get leveled or you didn't catch it.
Statistically, if I remember, statistically before they changed the rule, the kickoff was the thing that led to the most amounts of concussions and injuries in the NFL. Was kickoffs.
Sure. Yeah. Or when they used to be able to chain their arms together and just run at you, you just had a pile of alignment. Oh, you can't throw across your body. You press that Y button, bro.
Bad play there.
Yeah.
Never throw across your body.
Run the clock out here.
Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if he gets the ball back in the second half. I wonder if he won the toss. We didn't see the start of this, so we missed the picks, the two picks, the pick six, and then we didn't see the coin toss, so we don't know who won the coin toss.
Does he press X?
He just goes. There was a guy on
great
line,
check
too.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, inside dash. Oh,
he got
4th and 1.
Oh, 4th and 1. Okay.
He's going for it.
You got 21.
Is it a draw
yards,
play?
Though.
Draw.
He's gonna hand it here.
Grab it and hand it to Elliott.
No.
Hey.
Oh,
yeah.
that's easy. Yeah.
That little lob pass.
I still find those movements in this game awkward.
Oh,
when
yeah.
They're doing the cuts. Nothing ever looks real.
Oh, and it's never going to, but they're getting a lot better.
That's the problem I generally have with Madden.
Yeah,
games.
they're never going to get perfect at it because you're obviously manipulating a 3D object, a skeleton in a way that is not natural.
Why?
Dude,
Press
that guy's wide open. Oh, come on. Yeah, I saw the guy downfield on Y too.
Yeah.
He forced a timeout though. I think that's what he was trying to do, was force the timeout.
Well, that's why if he throws for an incomplete, clock stops, right?
Yeah.
Really, he should just be checking down. Press Y again?
Okay. At least it wasn't considered a fumble.
I feel like he doesn't realize.
Oh, he called another timeout.
I feel like he doesn't realize there's a Y button on his controller.
I feel like with the way the Detroit guy is calling timeouts, he's not getting the ball back in the second half. Because why would you call this many timeouts if you get ball back first?
You get timeouts in the second half, don't you?
Oh, yes, but
you get them all back.
You get them all back, but why would you try to stop the clock?
He's got a good kicker here, so he's probably just going to take the field goal.
Yeah.
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 Which surprised me. If we were going to take the field, why don't we just run? Like after the first pass or two failed, I probably would have just ran the ball. So because he took like two, he's at 4th and 26.
Yeah, he's
getting
gonna
2 sacks.
he's making a 40-something,
Oh,
42-yard
and it's
field
in.
goal.
That was 59.
59.
Yeah.
Oh, he made
Automatic.
42 was the.
Yeah, it was the placement of the ball. Is it
that was
15
on
beyond?
the 42-yard line.
Is it? I thought it was 10. I didn't think it was 15 beyond that.
He was
Okay.
picking the play. It said 59.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that on the screen somewhere. Plus, can you imagine kickers with this new rule? You have to kick it between the 20 and the touchdown. You have to kick it between
Right,
the 20
because otherwise it goes out to like a 30-yard line or
yeah,
something,
they,
right?
they get like 10+ yards on
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Which is cool. I like it. I like the idea.
Well, and it encourages kickers to be accurate.
Yeah, instead, because at this point we're at a point in the NFL where these kickers can just put it out the back of the end zone every time, right? If they want
The
to.
second half happened, and he did get the ball back. Crazy. I don't know why you spent so many timeouts to run down the clock when it's like you get the ball back in the second half. But
I think he was hoping to get one Hail Mary.
I don't think
You might if you're down 13-7, you might as well try to get one more Hail Mary off it.
that's true, I guess. I like the double out wide left. Okay, this is just middle routes. Yeah. Oh,
It's a quick and easy route right there for an easy first
gotta
down.
love the defender go. Huh!
Yeah,
And
like
it's
just-
completely.
It's the worst.
Launch himself into the open. It's like, what are you aiming at? I.
Yep. Check down left. Ooh, right down the middle.
No
Huh?
wide. No linebackers for that one. Yeah.
I feel like
Same play. Same play.
if he checked down left right there, it was like 20 yards.
Same play. Yeah, he's doing the same play. Screen.
Yeah, this
though.
time it was watched.
Yeah. Had the guy on the outside, though. That helped out a lot. He made the no jukes. The 1v1, he made the tackle. So, did pretty good coverage there. Strong side right.
I feel like in this game, it's a little bit like real life, right? As the
yeah.
quarterback, you just need to trust your lineman. Oh, no.
That's sick.
You just need to you trust your lineman and just watch your routes, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you can glance down and see there's a blitz coming, then it gets a little weird. But how often is a field goal blocked in this game?
Oh, hardly. I don't even remember I don't even remember the last time it happened in the NFL. Like, I feel like a field goal getting blocked, even from a PAT or just anywhere, gets on the news, the sports news, like front page.
Yeah, you'll probably see it on SportsCenter.
Eagles blocked a PAT last week and ran it back for 2 points.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah. Like,
It never happens. It was the only good thing they did that entire game.
Cole makes a good point. Why did he call a timeout? It was an incomplete pass. That's fair.
I don't know.
Oh,
he's still up. What the?
he fumbled
Did he
and
fumble?
he fumbled it and 15 caught it.
Crazy.
It didn't even hit the ground.
Always fumble in this game when you run with the quarterback.
Do you?
I don't care who you are, you always.
You can slide though, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Why? Oh, nope. That's a better pass. Good job. Right out to Ferguson.
Right to the tight end, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a more optimal pass.
Yeah, I agree.
Crossing routes, yeah.
Why I just feel like is never the primary receiver.
Nah, not
so he's
not
probably
normally.
never looking at
Yeah.
that guy right
Well,
off the
and,
rip.
and Y is like straight north on your
Oh.
controller.
Nice cut.
Oh,
He did.
is that it?
Juke him.
Nope.
Ezekiel Elliott looks like he's back at Ohio State.
So they FFing?
I mean, I'm sure it's more
That's
important than the game.
That's something that the other team will handle for sure.
I don't.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
He got sacked for like 9 yards, unfortunately.
No, that's what I was saying. Like the defender just went right
Oh
through.
yeah, my bad.
Ooh, threw it behind him.
I honestly thought the defender was in the perfect spot
did
for
too.
an interception.
I thought that was
and
an
the guy
INT.
just kind of like watched it go over his head. Oh, that was crazy.
I don't think that he was expecting the pass to go to that guy.
No, probably. Handoff? Yeah, right down the middle.
Oh, that looked very goofy.
I don't know how that stopped.
It's just the tackles in this game always look so goofy to me. That's why it was hard for me to get into Madden.
Yeah, I mean, the last Madden that I played, besides watching them for Iowa Western, was Madden 2003.
Back when they were they saying EA Sports, it's in the game still? EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, but the last one I played was 2003 Madden on the GameCube.
I still remember Madden 98 on the Sega Genesis.
I didn't realize they went back that far.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
It's been a long time. It was a long time. EA's been making Madden for so long at this point, man. I bet there's somebody out there who has every Madden game that's ever
that
been
would
made.
not surprise me.
And I bet
Somebody out there
is this
has
it?
a full Madden collection.
Chat, if you've got the full Madden collection or know somebody that does, send me that link.
It probably wouldn't even be that hard.
That doesn't happen very often. I assume Cole's talking about block field goals.
Yeah, probably.
'Cause we're a
that
little
reminds me.
behind.
There was a Madden at some point between like 2010 and 2020 that they like lost the license and Madden went to like a full cartoon game because I remember that being on the Wii, and it was like
Okay, interesting.
I have no idea what happened to that individual like.
My other question is how close are these playbooks to
Oh, they're probably
the
pretty-
NFL's
they're-
playbooks?
I would say they're close to what you see in
Nice
game.
pass.
I would say you only see what's on screen, what you've seen in game. Because I would say that there are plays they probably have in the back pocket that they've never shown anyone.
Oh, for sure, right?
But the stuff that you see, the stuff you can pick from, is stuff that you've seen in real life.
And I feel like a lot of those, I mean, you're not running different plays than other people, right? Everyone kind of has the same plays with a little nuance to them here and there, depending on the strengths of their players and stuff.
Yeah,
But
and there's there are plays that are probably in the game that are just like like the 4-3 coverage style or is like nickel dime.
Yeah,
and
those are all
4-4.
normal.
Those are all like known throughout football.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the playbooks are all like really set, so you know what you can run.
right. It would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
if,
but I wouldn't say like there's an advantage in the game where it's like, oh, you're running something as Dallas that you're not running against anyone else. Oh my
Right,
god, that
that was
guy
wide
was
open.
wide open.
Both of those dudes are right next to each other
Yeah.
too. Two people blew coverage and they both ended up in the same spot.
Yeah.
So can you explain football in Overwatch terms real quick, just so I know how it works?
Yeah, your O-line is your tanks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lifeweaver is the quarterback.
Oh, okay.
He's directing where everything's going.
That actually fits because I could see Lifeweaver as a quarterback throwing just the orbs that he uses for healing, just launching them.
He's just throwing healing orbs like footballs. He's calling audibles. He's like, nah, you don't need to be over there. You're going this way.
He just
like it.
he literally uses life grip to move him the other side of the field.
Oh, he threw it away. All right.
That's funny. Explaining football in Overwatch terms.
Tracer, 100% is
Tracer-
a wide receiver.
Oh yes, or a quarterback.
Yeah. No, it'd have to be a wide receiver. Your center is going to be probably
Reinhardt.
No, I'd give that one to Hog because you want Malga. You want the biggest dudes as your center, right?
Oh, Reinhardt could be on there though.
Just push people
Yeah.
around.
Probably go your running back would be like a soldier.
Malga.
Malga for running back?
Hell yeah.
No, make Malga the halfback.
I mean,
Warren Sapp?
Malga, I thought you said with a center.
Malga like literally comes in stuff.
He could be, but I would put Roadhog as my center, and if I need a running back, I would give Malga, and I'd
'cause
be
he has
like,
the
I'm
charge.
just pressing shift,
'Cause he has
and
the
you're
charge.
not stopping me.
You want fast people as your D-backs.
I want May as my defensive lineman. She's
Why?
They're gonna run into the gap, and she's just gonna throw the wall up. No, thank you.
Oh, so you're bringing some powers too. Okay.
Oh, of course.
Oh, interception! Let's go on the goal line. Interception on the goal line. Crazy.
Cover it up, nice.
Oh,
You want Sombra Lucio as your D-backs.
Lucio would probably be.
Have Lucio as your deep safety.
Yeah, he'd be just
Nobody's
all over
getting
the place.
past Lucio as the deep safety. And if you get close to the ball, he just boops you and it's not pass interference.
Or just put Mercy back there as your deep safety, and she can fly.
Can Sombra just like hack any football player?
Echo does whatever she wants. Right.
Echo just copies whoever you have. At whatever
Sombra
spot.
trips them as they come by as her hack.
Oh, you know what it would be? Echo would be the perfect man-to-man coverage player. But like Echo, if you're running man coverage, Echo is the perfect man coverage person because they would literally just shadow them the whole way.
What if she like
Echo would
5-yard bumps your wide receiver and then turns into your wide receiver so you throw it to him? He's like, oh, he's so open.
That's crazy. And then you have things like
Ram is offensive line for sure. Reinhardt would be offensive line.
Who's defensive line then?
You just need May. May does the wall. It covers the whole line.
Pedal up and have somebody throw the ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Go venture defensive line.
JQ would be an awesome running back.
Yes.
Just go venture and tunnel under.
Oh, yeah.
And Doomfist just punch through the offensive line.
JQ would grab the ball, she would scream, and someone would come to try to block her.
You know?
And she would just hit him with a knife and pull him.
JQ would be
keep
a really
running.
good quarterback because she throws the knife all the time.
It's true, yeah.
Do you think JQ gets disqualified for stabbing enemies during that
Oh
match?
yeah.
I
I mean,
mean, throwing stuff, right?
the refs would throw a flag and then JQ would run over and just hit him with the axe.
All right, it is 24-10 here in the fourth quarter at the 2-minute warning now.
Yeah,
and it looks like Dallas has it solidly in hand.
Yeah, I would say that I've been watching the whole time, so we've been talking, but Coda is doing a very good job of running out the clock right now. He's doing a very, very good job of running out the clock. He hasn't used a single timeout yet all game, and he's just been letting the clock run. The best kicker?
Sim.
Why was I
Nah.
thinking Symmetra too? Why?
Because you could just teleport the ball.
Because when you hike the ball back, she would be your placeholder. She would just grab it, TP it right over the thing. She's got a TP up on the crossbar.
Yeah, but if she's the placeholder, isn't that considered a fake?
Venture going under and then coming up with the ball and the ball flies.
Oh, yeah. Farah would probably be the best kicker.
Farah, yeah, I can see Farah being the
Oh
best
wait,
kicker.
literally Zenyatta.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zen
yeah, he
kick.
does kick people. And so does Juno. Juno kicks people, too.
Yeah. Zen kicker. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, Gino would be busted with like her speed boost.
Yeah. Juno drops ring as she runs up to the ball and kicks it. And speeds herself up
She'd
to the
get
ball.
confused and think it's soccer.
Oh, there's no way. Oh, you got another one. That's 4 for the game. He's past midfield.
So at this point, you just kind of run and let them tackle you, and then you win the game, right?
There's
no reason to score
The
there.
player for Detroit's going to start using all their timeouts here.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, this situation, with the amount of time left, you're going to start using your timeouts here.
So now-
other than, maybe the Detroit guys just going to go to the next game and not even worry about it.
So now that we have Bones in here,
Say hi to chat, Bones.
Hello, Chad.
I don't even know if they can hear you. Is the button on?
Yeah, fine.
okay, cool. So we had an interesting question about Overwatch. Can Sombra's hack stop cardiac overdrive?
Cardiac overdrive is Maga's ability.
Yeah, the E.
I actually,
Ha
I'm not 100% sure because I've never fact checked it, but I do notice if I hack him while he's in cardiac overdrive, he dies significantly faster. So I'm assuming he
okay.
cancels it. I've just never double checked.
Yeah. I've always assumed that it did. Because there's very little in terms of abilities that survive past hack. Life Weaver Tree being one of them. Like, Life Weaver Tree, you can't hack out anymore. That was one of the first buffs they gave to Life Weaver, by the way.
Was that Sombra's ultimate didn't clear tree? I know. Because it used to be whoever used ultimate first lost the fight.
Yep.
I mean, wasn't his first buff removing his passive ability?
Oh, yes. His terrible passive ability that's like, oh, yeah, by the way, if I die surrounded by enemies, they just grab the pedal and get free, free 40 HP or whatever it was. Also, that's game, by the way.
Yeah, 1-0,
So,
Coda.
It seems like the opponent just let
Was that-
time run out.
Was that game 1 or 2?
That's
Do we
game
know?
1. That's game 1.
Okay.
They started at 6, so.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, that's Madden for you.
That's not something you generally see on the football field very
no,
often.
I would assume if you're wiggling around like that on a football
Like
field,
a worm?
you hurt yourself badly.
Or, yeah, you got a concussion.
If you start wiggling around like a worm on the football field, I'm pretty sure you have some kind of concussion.
Jared Goff threw for 264 yards. That's not a bad day.
Yeah,
But he did throw 3 picks.
It was Prescott, right?
3 or 4
Dallas.
picks, yeah, Prescott.
Which is funny, by the way, because I think if I remember correctly, the statistic this weekend for Goff was like he threw 18 for 18.
Did he really? Yeah, I know he's a great quarterback.
He threw a perfect game against the Dolphins, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know Jared Goff's a pretty good quarterback. I know that
no incompletions. Like every pass was a catch.
I know the Lions for a long time had struggled, and then they got.
They looked really
Goff.
good last summer.
And then
no,
when
I should
Goff
say
started
last
coming
season.
on,
Sorry,
it seems like they've been.
Didn't the
straightened
Lions
up.
get to like the NFC game?
I don't know.
I have to
The
look
Lions
this up now.
have been
They got to the,
bad
like-
longer than the Commanders have been bad, so and that says a lot. Being a Commanders fan, I haven't seen us do anything. All we do is hurt quarterbacks. We got RG3 injured.
So they were second in the NFC North.
Yeah, we just
So they made it to the playoffs.
we just put quarterbacks through the grinder, and then they don't survive for very long. Welcome to the world of the Commanders.
You're not wrong.
Or we just accept that they say that
Didn't
they're
the Commanders have RG3?
Yes. And then
Is that why he's not in football anymore? Is they just threw him through the grinder too?
our coach allowed him to say he was okay, and he just kept getting more and more and more hurt. Like it was clear he could barely walk, and they're like, "Yeah, go back out there and throw that football."
VCL injury and stuff like that. Yeah. I can see that.
Oh, I do have a question for the casters. Were you guys watching my perspective when my mouse stopped working?
No, we were not. No,
we were questioning what that was actually, like what had happened.
So my mouse, I would tap it and it would start shooting for like half a second and then it would stop.
Oh, okay.
I kind of noticed it in the first game, but I'm like, okay, like I would use like some of my abilities and like, okay, why am I not shooting now?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like super effective me, so I'm like, okay, fine. Then I got really bad the second game.
I was a little surprised you guys stayed Sombra for as long as you did.
I was more.
I thought that maybe the swap to Reaper
I don't think
would
the
have been better.
Sombra was
but-
as bad as the Sim. I think the Sim was probably.
I
the
think
worst,
chilling on the Sim for as long as we did was probably.
So
First map was a
we
wash, but-
stuck Sombra the entire time because our thought process was I swap off of Sombra, they swap back to Widow Doom.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
were swapping solely because I was Sombra and their Widow. If you look at their account, like 90 hours Widow, second most high character is like 10 hours Cassidy.
Oh, is it? They're a Widow main?
They're only
Nice.
one trick, and it was also a Doom.
They were landing some good shots. So, that first push on Midtown against you guys, I felt like I just kept seeing Widow headshot Sombra, Widow headshot Sombra. I'm like, that's got to be wild.
She's one of the scary ones where she will stay scripted when you're Sombra. I eventually think I started like adapting to that. It was just unfortunate.
Yeah.
And then there were a few times where it's like, ooh, I kind of have to go to from a forward angle because like her back's
Right.
Yeah. I like how Jay's in chat. He's like, I have no idea what any of this.
Oh, because we were talking about Overwatch to football.
I think he's talking about football, just in general. He doesn't know how football works.
He's like, what's a 4-3?
I personally feel like maybe I could have focused the supports just more than the Widow because their supports just seemed unaware most of the time about me.
Yeah, there was a few things. So from the spectator side of it, when we were watching it, there were some ability usages that we felt were not necessarily specifically from you, Sombra, just across the board that we were like, that's a little awkward.
Sus.
But I do believe that match was very winnable.
Oh yeah,
I think
feel
that
like
if a few small things get cleaned up, that match goes
I definitely believe
our
like,
way
if we
easily.
go against them at like the end of the season, I think it's going to be like a 10-16
Whoa.
match.
What happened to Low? Cole threw like 3 messages in a row, and I feel like they all popped up.
Oh,
at
he's
the
talking
same
about the
time.
Lions.
Yeah.
Lost against the Seahawks.
Lost to the
One
Niners.
game from the
in
Super Bowl.
They lost to the Niners in the NFC
delay,
Championship.
So obviously,
Yeah.
Oh, are we on a delay?
Yeah.
Got it.
so they banned the Cowboys.
That seems
Good.
That seems par for the course.
Yeah, I don't want to see them on the screen.
I want to know what Coda picks if he can't play Cowboys, because I think he's actually a Cowboys fan.
Chiefs and Ravens are all banned.
49ers, Chiefs, and Ravens.
So like,
Why would
I
the
feel like-
Ravens be bad?
I don't know.
Oh, the Ravens good.
Yeah, Lamar, you don't want him running.
That's fair. I just feel like running in this game is a little.
Oh, the Lions
Meh.
were one game away from the Super Bowl.
so like, what's the football meta? Like, what's the tier list?
Well, the tier list is if you won the Super Bowl.
I mean, if
you're
you
at
ask
S
if you
tier.
ask Bill, it's the Eagles. If you ask this guy, it's Commanders.
No, my Commanders are F tier.
In the football video game, like, what's the tier list?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's the MAGA Overwatch.
It's probably pretty comparable to the rankings.
Okay.
There's probably like 10 teams that are like
Really
all
good.
depending on
Yeah, like, what's like the Yoshi Teddy of the game?
probably the Chiefs.
Oh, geez.
Probably the Chiefs is not wrong.
I mean,
I just
They're
want
back
I
to
just
back,
want, I
aren't
just
they?
want
I mean-
Josh to be here to hear that one day and just have Bones be like, they said that the Chiefs are the Yoshi Teddy of the NFL. As him being somebody who is a Chiefs fan and a Mario Kart player,
He would-
I want him to know that information.
he would throw that Captain America meme out. He'd be like, I understood that reference.
See, now football's being explained in Mario Kart terms. I get it.
That's funny.
No, but I would imagine that Mahomes is probably the highest rated quarterback in the game, right?
I don't know.
He's back-to-back Super Bowl champion.
I mean, I get I guess we could always look up the stats. I mean, how hard would it be to look up the overall rankings that they give players?
and like Madden and stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he's playing the Eagles.
Eagles first, Miami.
Oh, he's open.
I'm so happy right now.
I feel like he picked the Eagles just for Bill. We're gonna have to check Bill's DMs and be like,
We're good on paper, we're not good in real life.
we're gonna have to check Bill's DMs and see if he sent him a message. Be like, play the Eagles,
Play the
free
Eagles.
pizza party.
Look at that new logo. Look at that
Fun
thing.
bonus lore fact.
What's up?
I know absolutely nothing about football, but I always told everybody my favorite team was the Dolphins because I liked the color scheme.
It's fair.
You know, it's funny that they can't. They don't do injuries in this game because I'm expecting the guy playing Miami to get Tua to get a concussion immediately as he
right.
plays this game.
Oh, here's a good one. You know who probably has some good wisdom? Bones.
Oh!
We haven't done the words of Grisdom yet, but Bones is here. You got any good wisdom for us, Bones? Words of Bonesdom
Well,
for
now
Jay?
that I'm put on the spot, I don't know. Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's always the hardest part, isn't it? Being put on the spot. Oh, the screen!
Oh,
the
screenplay. That was good.
And he's wide open.
Are there
There should be.
are there penalties in this game?
Yeah, they call penalties.
Like holding? Because
Yeah,
feel
I
like
saw that too.Id you see that? That looked like holding.
that is holding on the
Oh,
number
60,
68 there on the Eagles. That's all I'm saying.
Talk a little quiet, you're peeking out. No,
I'll move the mic a little bit further.
So, words of Griswold are just like a random fun fact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a life fact or something.
Where's the little bug?
If you're ever playing Mario Kart 8 1v1s and you're the home team, always pick Dragon Highway because it gets you 2 item boxes if you're in first place.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, because there's a double box.
Because it's a double box.
Nice.
Are you playing Mario Kart this year?
Yes, I'm playing Mario Kart all my years probably.
And is that your go-to strategy?
Whenever I
for
see
now?
Whenever I see
Oh, he's scrambling.
Item boxes at the start, I hope I'm the home team.
Nice. And is that something that's randomized on those maps, or is that something that if you know the maps, you'll always get to?
Maps always have consistent item box spawns, except for a few maps that have some randomized variation. Most maps, it is 1 spawn and then double spawn, double
With
spawn.
Lamar, Derek, and
But
Henry.
Dragon
Nice.
Driftway has
Nice.
double spawn, single spawn, double spawn.
Touchdown!
Okay, interesting.
We got Cole catching up on the 3-minute delay, saying no, the run game is the best thing to do in Madden. And the
Bill's
run,
over here getting hyped because the Eagles are winning. Eagles have been a pretty good team for the last few years, though.
Yeah, they're a little sloppy this year, though.
Oh,
the
well.
run game is the best thing to do in Madden, and the run game for the Ravens is crazy with Lamar and Derek Henry. This was
We have a
Denrick.
student in there named Derek Henry.
Really?
Like, same name.
Does he play Madden?
He plays Hearthstone.
Oh, okay.
The superior game, it's fine.
The superior game.
I don't know if the chat heard me say that, because I don't have a mic. So
They probably caught it over there.
Oh.
I've been muting myself so you can hear the
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it that sensitive right now?
that mic is
I
that
also
mic
been,
is
like, talking like crazy.
that mic is
fair
that
enough.
mic is that sensitive. Yes.
All right, well, 7-0. We're still in the first. This is kind of where we saw the game sitting last.
Oh, there's no way. No!
Oh, that's
Oh my God!
The Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Flip that, 'cause what the
Yes,
heck?
please, Cole. When you hear this, please clip that. The Chiefs, the 49ers, Ravens, Cowboys, Lions.
Who's number
Rams,
8 on
Bills,
the?
and Texans.
Who's number 8 on the Eagles defense?
Gardner Johnson, Chauncey Gardner Johnson.
I hope the team finds him for dropping that ball.
I'm more surprised the Dolphin player had like a perfectly good catch and he just like tossed it straight in the air.
That was the goofiest thing I've ever seen.
Especially in Madden, it's like the goofiest thing I've ever seen.
And then he catches that.
It's like when you're in first place and throw like the green shell in front of you.
And it bounces back and hits you in the face.
Yeah.
Just like, why?
I can literally hear the shell.
Yeah.
I'll try to see if it's gonna lock.
Yes,
It did lock.
Does have,
Okay, good.
It does have a lock, yes.
Oh,
Scrambling.
Thompson's gonna go for it. Okay.
Did he pick the Dolphins knowing Tua was out? Tua has a concussion, so he must be out in the game too. He's playing like a third string quarterback right now.
Thompson?
Oh, right.
Oh, is it? Does it actively update the rosters depending upon
I
like?
guess.
I thought Tua was actually in the game. That's why I made the joke earlier about his character getting hurt. I didn't realize Tua wasn't in the game.
So what you're saying is all we need to do is injure all of the NFL players, and then
In real life?
They do a pretty good job of doing that themselves.
I mean, the
That's
Chiefs
true.
don't the Chiefs have like 4 or 5 injuries right now?
I feel like every football team's got like 10 dudes on the injured list.
Yeah, the IR injured reserve.
It's just a weird pick of the Dolphins knowing that Tua was out.
Yeah.
I actually don't think he knew that Tua was out because I think it's surprising that Tua's not in the game. Oh, there's no way.
Oh my god.
Get out of
If there
here.
was any team but the Eagles, that would have been a pick.
I can just only imagine how like disheartening it is as like a football player to be like, on the team in game, you're the worst one.
Oh, right. Like you got the worst rating in the league.
Yep.
Yo.
Is it still like a curse to be
Fumble!
fumble?
Fumble! Ah!
Did you get it?
Yeah.
We got it.
No. The
No.
Dolphins got it back.
No, we got it back.
The Dolphins got it back.
Why is it first and 10 with the Eagle color?
Because he picked it up.
Yeah. It's the same color for Miami too. I think it's probably because that color is the same color they use for the UI, just based on your home color. There's no way you catch that. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was well placed.
There was 3
As soon as-
opportunities for turnovers in that drive.
As soon as he saw the safety cut middle to try to help cover the center, he threw it over the top. So it was good. It was a good pass. 7-7.
So somebody that doesn't play football or like watch football or like know what football is as a concept, I guess. What is a fumble?
It's when someone drops the ball and you lose possession, and then the other team has a chance to pick it up and gain possession.
Oh, okay.
Wish I could see the
Yeah.
same since my team is doing very bad in real life as
Oh,
well.
is this a-
Oh my god, he broke it all! Go! Oh my god.
Why is your kick returner so slow?
Bro, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's just the first one, the first return, he got it to the 50-yard line. He's like the 48 on the opposite side of the field.
Like-
He's now on the opponent's 24.
He's doing everything right, and the kicker returner is just the slowest dude on the field.
yeah.
He's shifty. I need him for a shift.
Now, are injuries turned off?
Yes, injuries are off.
Injuries and fatigue are off.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Nice, quick, wide out route there.
First and goal. Nice. He got the first down.
It's a zone leader right there.
Yeah.
Run the ball here, please.
Oh.
It looks like a run.
Either 88's going to be wide open or he's going to be checked. Oh. No,
I told
he
you
went
it
for the
looked like a
block.
run. Let's go.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! It'd be hilarious if I didn't know he was on the Eagles and he's actually the Dolphins.
Oh, right.
So the thing is, though, I think the reason that you see the 1st and 10 and kickoff stuff in the Eagles colors is because that's who he's playing. Because I think it did that for the Cowboys earlier too. He was on the Cowboys. It was just blue.
Yeah.
So I think if he was playing the Dolphins, it'd be the lighter green color rather than the darker
All right,
green.
so just don't give up a 80-yard run here.
Nah.
Kicker had to tackle him.
I still
It
can't
does
believe that dude
update
missed
to
that.
injuries and makes it more. Oh my, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize that
Is
Madden.
that on a
would-
weekly thing?
Yeah, they update the
Or is it on
game.
a daily thing? That's my question.
No, they probably update it after every week, after all the
Right,
games
so like
are
if
over.
Patrick Mahomes got hurt in training today and they said he wasn't playing, would they update it today?
They probably do it after every Sunday of football.
Yeah.
After the injuries happen? That makes sense.
If you injure someone in games, you injure them in real life.
Like a voodoo doll?
It's
Yeah,
like
voodoo doll. That'd be a neat short story, like a voodoo video game.
A video game where if you get injured in the video game, you get injured in real life.
Yeah.
That just sounds like Sword Art Online with
We're
more
taking
steps.
Sword Art Online to a
Okay,
whole nother
that's-
level.
That's literally the plot of Stay Alive. The movie where you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have anybody open.
Yeah, check down. First down?
What do you think?
Ooh. So what's the big star that started flashing on him when he hit him?
I think it was just a big play kind of indicator.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like a power, like he.
Oh,
hit
it could be.
this
It could be a power thing. I mean, like I said, they've been
Here comes the boom.
experimenting with crazy things where it's like, you have the big hits kind of thing, the boom thing that we saw earlier off of the guy, where it's like supposed to signify it was a big hit. But
I just don't know why they don't just make it NFL Blitz and call it a day. I mean, that's what.
Oh, is it the
everybody wants
arcade
to
version?
see.
The arcade
Yeah,
version?
the one where like when you
Yeah.
tackled people, you could like
Spike
run them and like slam them down on their head,
like
or
WWE.
like after the play happened, you could take your whole team and just pile on them and stuff.
NFL Blitz was so much fun as an arcade cabinet. It's like the best thing.
You know, I'm shocked they haven't made like a football game that like has like an ability system like Overwatch or League of Legends, like an ability-based football game.
That's the game. Each player has like passive buffs.
Oh, so they have passive ability.
The closest that I ever think they've gotten to that was like a game I remember playing as a kid where it was like backyard football something. Where the kids were playing football in the game and each one of them had like unique abilities that were
What,
different.
Blood Bowl? I think Blood Bowl.
Okay,
has
that
it.
one's a little bit more extreme than what I was talking about. But
Well,
yes,
I
know
mean,
what-
you're playing football. You just happen to be like orcs and
Here's orc versus
and
elf.
stuff.
Real Eagles.
So sometimes we have to remind Bill that this is a video game and not the Eagles actually playing on screen.
They look pretty similar right now.
The Eagles win in game, they win in real life.
If only. If only.
Oh man, in real life that guy would have been leveled right off the field.
But not if you guys saw like a bunch of our people following.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
We got a lot. We had a lot of them. The
We-
Bears,
the-
2024, high five. Stogs,
Yeah, the
420.
Bears and then Stogs are the only ones we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And that's probably something I forgot to put on there. When I was setting up Coda's
the
thing
alerts or whatever?
Yeah, there's a box that's supposed to be right here. I'm missing the box. Just the alert box. You can just copy and paste it over.
Oh,
No, challenge, out of bounds. Challenge, he's out of bounds. Do it.
can you challenge?
I have no idea. I want to see if it happens.
Cole, I know you're not going to hear this for 3 minutes, but is there a reason to challenge in this game? Or do they make refs as bad as they are in real life?
No. Oh, I got him. He didn't even. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I would feel like as a game you'd want to be as close as possible, but the challenges are a thing in game. So
I'm just like imagining like
the update happens every Wednesday. That would make sense because it's like in between Thursday and. Sorry, I'm reading chat.
I'm just imagining something having like a passive ability where it's like increased percentage chance of the ref making the wrong call. So they get
Oh,
passive
right.
play.
So,
They do factor in things like crowd noise and.
do they? So I play. It's
Somebody's screaming from off the. He's holding.
You get like slippery when it's raining and stuff.
Yeah.
I play a game. It's basically it's called Out of the Park baseball.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically a card gotcha game that does baseball,
Yeah.
but their cards follow real life and their stats and how they're doing. They're in this year in 2025 they implemented catcher framing, which is the ability to trick
Yeah.
the umpire
Yeah.
into thinking it's a strike. when a catcher catches it, he always brings his glove back up to where the strike zone would be
As fast as he
immediately,
possibly can.
so that the ump doesn't have time. So he just thinks it always looks like a strike. And they put that into the game as like a rating for people now. So everyone's just taking maxed out framing dudes.
That's crazy.
The best catchers in the game all have the highest framing.
That would not surprise me.
Wait, so they're just like, literally just like gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that happens in real life too.
Oh man, if you want to see some wild calls, just look up bad ump calls in baseball. It's one of my favorite TikTok rabbit holes to go down.
One of the worst ones that I've ever seen was the call against the Diamondbacks, where the guy was like 1 out away from a perfect game, and the guy on first base should have been out, and the first base umpire called him safe. Like, that should have been a perfect game, and even the umpire himself goes on to like a podcast or something later.
Did he apologize for it?
Well, no, he acknowledges that he completely blew that call, but there was no way that he could go back sorry.
Do you think that they should be using?
Oh my God, that's a great throw.
Do you think they should be using AI to determine in football like penalties and stuff like that? Because eventually baseball is going to get there, right? So
no,
goal line.
It took baseball forever to adopt video replay. I can't imagine them ever wanting AI to do anything for that.
But like if you have football, right, you have the goal line, right? It just has to cross the goal line.
Yeah. So are you talking about football as in soccer or football as in the NFL?
Both.
Okay.
You still have to cross the touch.
I know that in soccer they already have the VAR system where they're like using AI to extrapolate a 3D image. And
yeah, they do weird stuff with it.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like I
don't understand how AI would go into that though. Like what would you be looking to the AI to do is the question.
That's fair.
All right, game. Let's talk the game.
We are talking the game. We're
talking
talking
about
about
football, guys.
we're talking about
tech blog. We're getting ready to go 21-10.
I'm gonna cut your mics. I'm gonna let Bones call you.
Sports team. Yeah.
B's wide open. Nah,
Imagine
he's just gonna run it.
Oh.
He just slides it in.
Why do you slide?
Oh, he didn't even hit it? I thought he was in. Okay, that's crazy.
What? You think anyone would let that dude get in your quarterback's face and start pushing him around after he scored a touchdown? In real life, that would never happen.
In what?
Like right there, he scored the touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Miami player got up after he slid and started getting in his face and like pushing him. And I'm like, no way would a football team
that would never happen.
Ever allow.
It's a Madden thing that happens in the background. It just like creates drama for no reason. It's like that doesn't happen in the NFL. Nope. And he turns over on downs too. That's crazy.
You're gonna sack him here for a safety.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a touchdown?
Nope. It was. That's what I was talking about. I was confused as to how the slide wasn't a touchdown.
Does not do push pushes very well.
Interesting.
He went for the blitz.
Hey.
He's on the 3. He got 2 yards there.
I don't allow blitz here.
Oh, yeah, full send it? Either.
I mean, it's either giving up a touchdown or getting the ball back.
That's fair.
I mean, with Thompson,
You're up by 4, though. You really want to give him the touchdown?
I wouldn't be a coach very long in the NFL.
Oh, he got it over the center. Crazy.
Otherwise, something like that happens. I mean, if that's gonna happen, at least try to get
The sack?
Yeah.
Well,
Good news is he has no timeouts left. And there's only 27 seconds left in the half.
yeah, so he basically has
I
to
didn't
go
even realize
for,
Miami used all their timeouts. Crazy.
He's got to try to get out of bounds on every play, basically, to try to get... Or he's going to go for the Hail Mary.
I'm not sure to just get enough for a field goal.
Is he 5 out?
Yeah, this is the Hail Mary.
Dang.
Oh, he called an audible, too. He just called an audible.
The defense did, yeah.
That's a pick.
Oh, he dropped it.
So, unlike the video game format, does the timeout like really help you or anything? Like, what are you doing?
It just runs out it just stops the clock.
Yeah.
That's all you want. You just want to stop the clock.
When you're down in this situation, time is kind of the enemy.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like you get a buff to your team.
Nope.
No. Stopping
The buff is that you don't run out of time. That you don't make that. There's no way that's in bounds.
What a catch.
Come on.
beautiful throw and
It's
catch.
out of bounds.
Makes no sense. It's Skylar Thompson.
Hey, sometimes they just peak a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's a weird angle. Why would you put the goalpost in the way?
He's wide. He's 3 left. 3. Short pass.
Go for a little screenplay there? Interesting.
Get this. He's got a running clock here. Oh my
he
God.
spiked it. Crazy.
Nice.
1 second left.
Perfect football play right there. Bones is like, that doesn't even make sense to me. He just threw the ball on the ground.
I literally don't even know like who's
That's like a situation. That's like a situation where you got to get back on point because you're in overtime.
Oh.
That's off.
Oh, he missed.
That's off.
He missed. It's short. He caught it.
Oh, you touch back? You're not going to go for the run?
Nah. He probably gets. I think he gets the ball back. I don't know.
All right, that's halftime.
No, but it was halftime. Like, go for the run. See what happens.
Yeah, it's true. I guess. That only happens in the Super Bowl.
No.
Yes. The Super Bowl has extended halftimes just for the performances.
Oh, he doesn't get the ball back. Miami gets the ball back.
That's why my only knowledge of football is the Super Bowl performances.
Yeah, you don't get the superstar performances at every football game. Just the big one that matters.
Nice. Got him before the 30.
Didn't they announce who was supposed to be the
Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar got it.
Dude, if he sings Not Like Us, I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Because I remember people were
Probably.
upset that Lil Wayne didn't get it. Because Lil Wayne is from, what is it, New Orleans or something? Wherever the Super Bowl's being played. He's from the city.
They're taking it back to New Orleans after having played it in Arizona for the last 3 years.
He's from the city
What
that
is
it's
this
in.
camera?
He wanted to be
What is that camera angle?
thing.
You could set that up as your camera.
Okay, that's a little weird though. I don't know why you would want to play like that.
That dude's like
odd.
yelling at the camera, and the dude on the other team next to him is just like talking shit in his ear the whole time.
You know, and the funny thing too is that the guy with the camera is standing in
Oh,
the middle
sorry.
of the field, and it's like that was your one, by the way.
Yeah, that was my one.
PG-13.
That it's technically still PG-13.
Nah, I don't know.
Ask the cinema industry; they'll tell you.
Okay, well,
That's a incomplete pass. Threw a little bit behind him. So is that on? I guess my question on that play right there is that on the player
that's on the quarterback for
operating
throwing.
the quarterback, or is that on the
That's
quarterback
on the,
in
that's
game?
on the player operating the quarterback.
Okay.
In my opinion, you threw behind you. You
That's
threw
big.
back. It would have been if the guy
Could you
hadn't been like
imagine
right in
if
front
number
of his
9
face.
caught that?
You should have blitzed.
She should have blitzed
Yeah,
this.
you guys should blitz. Yeah. Cole would have blitzed there.
I know what I'm talking about.
Cole would have blitzed him.
Cole, are you helping our Madden players out at all? Have you gone up against them?
Well, the real
Assessed their strength?
the real thing we should ask is if Cole clipped that thing earlier that happened with
Cole.
with the toss up that we didn't catch. I don't think he did, but I think
Bill
was
needs it to
funny.
post on Twitter.
The Eagles suck even in games.
Oh, is this a touchdown?
No, this is interception.
Ooh.
Quinyon Mitchell, new guy. Stud.
It's an interesting way to play defense as a cornerback. Don't just jump straight up.
We call it Lucio Boop.
The Lucio Boop. Yeah,
Yeah.
here you go.
We're not going to get the kill. Woo.
Right down the middle.
What is happening?
Ooh.
I didn't even realize it was 14-10.
Yeah.
Yeah. He missed a few passes. He did. I actually thought that pass was going to the closer player than the one that caught it.
Yeah. Look at
Especially because the guy posted up and went like this.
ooh.
And then the ball just went right by him.
Called an audible, and Coda changed his defense for the audible.
Nice. Good stop there. Would really like to hold him.
No huddle. Okay. 2nd and 3.
I'd really like to see us hold here.
Double wideouts.
At least get him into a field goal situation. Same play again.
He's kind of starting to like just death by 1,000 cuts type of.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
playing.
Short.
He's playing the Patriots.
Look at these
offensive
guys pushing
scheme.
each other, and the guy's just sitting on the ground. It's like,
It's good 'cause things are going to get a little bit more tighter around the end zone. So
yeah.
hopefully he throws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got
Defense.
3 wide out to the left.
Defense. Okay. Oh, my.
Wow! He barely got anything on
I
that.
didn't know who that guy was.
He got through that blocker too. That blocker was like just standing there. Didn't even do anything. Bill's getting loopy watching the Eagles win.
Right now, they're giving up a lot of yards here.
They're still in the lead, though.
This is a good drive. It's taken up a lot of the third quarter for Miami.
If I know the Eagles, it's about to get better.
So, random question about sports.
Okay.
Do they ever, like, over the time, add rules?
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they go, patch notes. You can now
And usually everybody hates
throw
it.
2 balls at the same
Well, I
time.
mean, the kickoff change is something we talked about
Throw
earlier.
two balls at the same time.
Throw 2 balls at the same time. Imagine getting an ambidextrous quarterback just to throw 2 balls at the same time.
So when you get, I wonder in this game, when you get these ideal timing hits, does that increase your chance of causing fumbles?
I think it just increases the chance that the guy doesn't break the tackle.
Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like a 1% chance in causing a fumble, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's just like, the guy doesn't juke you like he just did. You get a really good hit.
All right, so this is a draw play. We're thinking to the right, just right down the center. Oh, he went in. Oh, just Superman right into the line.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how human arms work.
Hey, well, Code has. This is why that 4th down missed touchdown will come back to bite a little bit.
Yep, definitely will.
It should be 21 to 17 right now.
Oh, Cole says he'd play Coda if he wants to. So it'd be nice to see Cole and Coda.
I'll set that up at some point.
Nice catch.
I thought he was a little forward. I'm like, oh
I
no.
just want him to get a touchdown off one of these. Like, he almost did it twice.
You think Kenny Gainwell's gonna run that back for a touchdown?
He almost did
Yeah,
it twice.
Yeah, and he got caught by the slowest dudes I've ever seen. He was the slowest dude to do an 80-yard run I've ever seen. And I've seen the Fridge run the ball back in the day. Oh god, jeez. Yeah, I think so, right? That was who it was, the Fridge. The Fridge.
He wasn't he called the Fridge? I think he was called the Fridge.
William Perry.
Yeah, Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys! It goes on a touchdown run.
Let's go!
Yeah! Wow, that took 2 plays.
He could squat me. That's how strong that dude is.
This guy, Barry.
26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could squat me.
Crazy.
It's probably me and Bones together.
He just, I don't even remember what play he called. I think it was like
I'm running, looking goofy.
I want to send this to the Eagles head coach. Be like, hey, see what happens when you run your running back? Not trying to throw stupid screens.
It reminds me of the losing play from the Seahawks Patriots game where they didn't give it to Marshawn Lynch on the 1-yard line.
So, when they score a touchdown, they do, a kick thing after, get more points?
The point after
Yeah.
attempt.
You can also choose to go for 2 and not kick it and try to score another
Touchdown's worth
touchdown.
6 points, and the kick after is worth 1. Although you could try to score another touchdown, and then you'll get 2 extra points.
Oh, nice.
You only get 1 play, and it's from the 2-yard line.
It's called a 2-point conversion. It's very difficult because you get 1 try. You fail, you just missed out on points.
And the kick, you could fail that as well. You could get blocked or missed.
Yeah. But it's very rare. It's basically an automatic at this point.
Or your
It's like a 99%
your holder
chance.
could just fumble the ball and never get it down.
Right.
Coda's playing deep defense, and worried about Tyreek and all that. And this guy is just dropping it to the tight end and backs.
Yeah.
He does not have the...
Slow playing.
Which would make sense that he's doing that if he doesn't have his starting quarterback in.
Coda's got to defend that. That's what I'm saying. Play a little man. Play a little blitzing.
Let me see them 5-yard bumps.
Play a little safe for my liking. But you know what? I'm not the player. I don't know.
Is this the video game Mario Super Sluggers where you have to switch players out because they get fatigue over time?
No, they turn fatigue off for these games.
Yeah.
But if you were playing on solo by yourself, you could have it on.
Okay.
And you would have to have substitutions and all that stuff. Yeah, for sure. It always surprises me when I
Start of
see
the 4th quarter.
actual football scores in Madden. I just always assume that every game is 60 to 50.
Cole with that's new to this Madden. The better timing on your hit, the better chance you get hit stick fumble, and it increased on this.
Oh, okay, cool. So anytime you see ideal, then
Yeah.
they get a boost to causing a fumble.
Yeah, or
That
you know,
makes sense.
not breaking the tackle, things like that.
Yeah.
So Madden's just a rhythm game.
It can be.
Technically.
How did he not catch that?
He got blocked. He got, like,
Really?
bad-
I didn't even see that.
Doink.
Because you gotta talk about other stuff.
I was looking at the screen. I saw it.
We're talking about hit stick fumbles in the game.
I was talking about Madden.
Yes.
We're not live on camera. We're watching the Madden game. Congrats.
See that dude run with that ball? He had it like.
Look
in
at
his hand.
look.
Oh,
Look what's going on screen right now.
he's getting some extra yardage.
Oh my god.
The worm. This is Dune now. He's just
Nobody
sliding.
touched him. He was still scooting.
I don't know how you
Dude, it's in
Boom.
it's in football. I watch every episode.
every episode. You mean game?
Yeah, that one.
I feel like he's changed it up now. I think he
I
is
think what
kind
Bill
of.
needs to do here is if he's gonna give up the score, just give him enough time to score back. Cody can run the clock out and
Yeah.
the game with a score, or get the ball back, turn it over. That's pretty much game over.
You know, I think I'd be like so into football if it had like WWE style like fault lines going on where like they just have random beats
They do.
throws between
There,
matches.
there are rivalry teams. There are rivalry teams.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a flag.
Oh, not
There's the
teams.
first flag of the game.
Holding offense.
No,
Penalty on
not
the
that.
Eagles.
That's so Eagles.
I will
Wait.
say that this is not. This game does not seem to be indicative of how often penalties are
No,
called
no,
in
they
real
happen a
life.
lot more heavy.
Like in real life, right? You get in like 10
But
penalties
again,
a
we're
game.
playing with 5-minute quarters. We're not playing with 15-minute quarters. Otherwise, we'd be here all night.
That's true, right? It would be like a 3-hour game.
We'd be here for 4 hours. You hear Overwatch the walls here. So we run the play clock down. 3, okay. A little wide out. Well, okay. I don't know
okay.
what that was.
That guy got fired.
He does want him to
He
score.
wants him to
Yeah.
score.
Yeah.
We turn on the score.
Another 2-minute warning? Yep.
This is fine though. He'll have plenty of time here. It's just wonder. I'm gonna wonder if the opponent's gonna try to score here or just waste the clock.
Waste. It looks like waste the clock.
That's fine. He doesn't need his timeout with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Plus, if he wastes the clock here and fails
Yeah.
on his third, I mean, he's going to use all 4 downs to get the touchdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's taking a gamble, I feel like.
Nope. Just he scored.
So he can either go for the extra point, which he's just going to hit, and he'll be up by 3, right? He could have also gone for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, field goal to tie, touchdown can win.
Did Overwatch continue after?
Yeah.
It feels like yeah.
They were getting another player because the one that had a seizure.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're playing now because I hear a bunch of screaming.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
yelling at
Oh,
him.
look at that. Just wide open hole. Oh, come on. I feel like the amount of players in Madden who just want to juke stuff is like, just run the ball.
Yeah, just run it in.
Like,
That's why you don't see it happening a lot in the NFL, right? They're just running straight forward.
No,
you
'cause
start
they
juking,
rely-
that's
they-
when you start getting hurt.
they rely strictly on their speed, and yeah, juking and spins like that, you put a lot of extra strain on your ankles, and you can tear muscles, break your ankle, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That guy's wide open across the field. He's still up. He's still up.
That's good. That's what you want. You want
Oh,
time
there he's
to-
going.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
bugging out.
yeah, bugging out.
Smiling, loving life. He's having a great time with 1 minute left.
Yep.
Free.
Same bounce, same bounce.
Ooh.
Nice.
I think he wanted to do that.
Oh, absolutely. You want to get out of bounds right there.
Yeah.
That way you can call whatever play you want. It gives you
Look
so
at that.
much
He's
time.
straight wide out. Just quick screen. Okay.
Oh, my.
I thought he was about ready to throw that guy. Just keep running. It was crazy.
That was a huge hit.
40 seconds left here.
Yeah. Deep ball. Got it.
Ooh, beautiful
Inbound,
catch.
too.
Monte Smith, my guy.
So if he's going to score the touchdown, he does want to run like an extra play here before that happens.
Oh, yeah, he wants to run like 1 or 2 more.
I think
I think you would just go for the first down here. Yeah, like... Yeah.
All right, I think he's
Oh, yeah. Don't miss the PAT.
I don't think... I think it would take a block at this point. I don't think it's like really easy to miss these.
I'm just saying if he missed, he gave the opportunity for the
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong.
the field goal attempt.
Yeah.
All right. Iowa Western up by 3.
Up by
29
4.
seconds
Up by
left.
4.
Oh, up by 4.
Yeah. They have to score a touchdown to win. There's no tie anymore.
They get 2 safeties, Josh, to tie.
Oh, come on. That's not realistically happening in 30 seconds.
Actually, I could get a 3-point.
I'm like so invested because this last 26 seconds like determines if this goes on for another 40 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's either he wins or loses. There's no way he can tie.
Isn't it best of
Well,
three?
best of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, how did he not
yeah.
catch that? Crazy.
Fair enough.
1, that wasn't a catch. 2, that wasn't an interception, which is like crazy. It's just dropped the ball.
All right.
Oh, he's blitzing.
Defense. Defense.
Defense.
We got it. There's no way. No.
Okay.
Keep him in bounds.
That's okay.
He calls the timeout.
Keep him out.
Yeah, he's got to call timeouts. He's got 3 timeouts though available to him.
Yeah.
But in reality, he has 3 plays.
Dakota has defended the long pass well,
So,
and that's what this guy needs. He's going to need a couple Hail Marys here.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got 3 out to the left. No short throws.
Oh, it's in traffic. He's got to call timeout there.
We're okay.
Got 10 seconds.
We're okay.
I don't even think Coda's worried. Like, he doesn't seem like he's panicking at all. He's just continuing to run what he knows is working.
There's an opportunity there, I feel like, to interrupt that play before it happened.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're Miami, you had to take that throw, right? That was a...
Yeah, all of his stuff has to be deep or close first downs or...
Yeah. He has 1 more timeout, though. So even if he fails this, he can call 1 more timeout.
He's already recalled his guys back deep.
Why is this guy
I don't know.
facing the other way?
He's pointed in a really odd direction. Game knows where he's...
Oh, incomplete pass?
He had a touchdown down the middle.
Yeah, I saw that.
Linebacker up. You didn't see it.
So what happens when it's an incomplete pass?
Clock stops.
Clock stops and moves down. But you're still okay.
2nd and 10, 8 seconds left. He might have time for 2 plays if
Two out,
it's a quick
two out
play
to the right
and a timeout.
with the... audible. And 2 out to the right. Tight end on the right. You called another audible.
He's got 60. He's trying to get them to jump.
Yeah, there's no cover. There's no.
Oh, the
way.
cover's good. Oh, no, it's not good.
Oh no. Bones' night is in trouble.
I'm sobbing, Chad. I'm sobbing.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is where.
Unfortunate, but we'll see.
Got
If,
2 seconds and 2 timeouts.
yeah, but once he catches the ball, it's over. There's no way he catches it and doesn't get tackled before.
I mean, he ran it back almost with that slow.
Right, we need the touchdown. Is this an onside kick?
You even do. You have to. The
have to
the
call
formation
it,
would look
right.
different right off the
Yeah.
bat. Yeah. No.
All right, well, it is 1-1. Going the way of Miami there for some last-second heroics by their 3rd-string quarterback. Some of the esports people taking off. See you later, guys. I feel like he was not stopping the short passes, right? It felt like for 2 possessions straight, all we saw was 10-yard pass, 10-yard pass, 10-yard pass, because he was just so worried about playing the deep ball. And you hear it a lot, I feel like, in football when you're playing like that, when you're playing to be safe back there to try to control. That's when those teams start marching down those 2-minute drills because they're just passing wideouts to the and you're running 5 seconds a play.
Yeah, I can see that.
Something to think about. Maybe be a little bit more aggressive. They're either going to beat you way over the top, or you're just going to win the game, right? So maybe he just didn't have as much faith in his cornerbacks to keep man. Maybe keep one safety out wide. I don't know. Generally, you want to keep their passes to the center of the field if you can.
Yeah, gives
difficult to do.
Yeah, and it keeps,
even in real life,
tends to keep the clock running. Yeah, if you get those open field hits.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll wait to see what we come back to here.
This isn't related to football at all, but Wendy's is doing a Krabby Patty collab with.
Yeah, aren't they making something for the SpongeBob
Krabby Patty?
Like anniversary?
Dude, I need to go to Wendy's for the first time ever in my life.
First time
You've never had a Frosty before?
Fresh, not frozen. It's fresh, not frozen.
Frosties are really good.
Only association I have with Wendy's is like the Twitter beef that account has.
The Wendy's Twitter beef back in the day was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
But yeah, now it's the burgers are great there. It's a different. It's a little more expensive. Not a big fan of their nuggies.
The only fast food place I like really go to anymore is Cane's.
That's fair. Cane's is okay.
Cane's can get a little repetitive after a while, though.
I need my double bread.
Oh, you just eat the bread? Is that what you're there for? The Texas toast? The Texas toast. I need to clean this table later. All right, Bill. What's the word?
Well, he's not happy.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah, I could see that.
we're determined.
So you were right. The slide on the goal line cost him the game.
Yeah.
If he would have just ran it instead of sliding, that was a touchdown. Or if he dove.
I told him that too. So
No reason to slide in a video game.
doing that one again, I hope.
There's no injuries. Just take it.
Yeah.
No fatigue, no injuries. You can't RG3 your quarterback, so just let him go.
You can't two-way your quarterback either.
Right.
It's like Overwatch 1 in 4 games.
3-1. Overwatch.
Cole
tier
thinks he
3.
should ban the Dolphins. Interesting. So I guess my question here is just because he chose the Dolphins, if he chooses somebody else and he sticks to the same game plan, does the same thing happen?
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't matter that it was the
say-
Dolphins and not, say, the Giants?
Let's say the bans from before and he bans the Dolphins. Like, what does he pick at that point? What's the team that you would like
Unban?
if you drop the because he banned the 49ers, the Ravens, the Cowboys, and
Kansas City.
Kansas City. You know, if you add the Dolphins to that mix, what would that guy even pick at that point?
Well, then one of those bands would have to drop, right?
Well, yeah, I'm just like the theoretical, you know.
I don't know. The Commanders.
Yeah.
He's definitely not picking the Eagles again.
Yeah.
Bums.
He's like,
You're not wrong.
No, I think he lost that game in from two choices that he made. Right, the slide, obviously that happens. That's unfortunate.
should have just ran it. Yep.
And then I think playing
So not only did
safe back.
Yeah.
While he saw basically 2 full drives of the guy just pitching at 8 yards.
So not only the missed touchdown, but 2 like kickoff returns that could have gone, the whole way. And the guy was just too slow to do anything with it. Like you got
pick a team with a faster kick return.
Yeah, you got past half field for the first one. You got past
he got ran down twice.
Yeah,
is what happened.
Yeah, you got past half field and then you had like an 80-yard return
because his kick returner has my speed. Like
run a 40 in 7 seconds.
Just run. Right. Do you think that football players should be given the choice of whether or not to wear pads?
I mean,
there's a fun question.
Well, here's the thing. They already do that to my knowledge, but they do it other than like the pads you have to wear for your body. They do it for like mouthpieces. Because I remember,
there are a few pads that you don't have to wear.
I remember growing up playing like pee-wee football, you had to have a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And then as more and more time has gone on, I started to realize that more and more leagues just don't care anymore. Like I feel like it's as you get older, they don't care if you wear a mouthpiece or not, which is like I don't know, whatever. I guess
like really quarterbacks have less pads on than say like your running back, right?
Yeah,
and your kicker has much less pads than your offensive line.
Mm-hmm. But those are tailored to the person, though. Tailored to I shouldn't, and I'm not talking about like changing the outfits and stuff like that. I'm talking like those pads are made for them to be able to do certain things you can't do with other pads on.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Right. The running back doesn't care about throwing the football, so he doesn't.
He's got full.
He's going to have more shoulder pads, right? I'm just wondering if, like, what if the running back was like, meh, I don't need pads. You know how much faster I am without pads on?
Well, I feel like that's an issue because eventually you run into like the DB in the backfield who's just got like a running start, who hits the running back who has no pads on. He's just out the first play because the guy hitting him has pads on and he doesn't.
You're a professional football player. You know the risks.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand football.
It's like when hockey players got the choice to wear helmets or not when they made helmets mandatory. But if you didn't, if you played before it was mandatory, it was grandfathered.
I think that rule is actually they made visors mandatory. They didn't make helmets mandatory.
No, helmets were.
Oh, really? Are you talking about mandatory. Way back when?
When you could use to play hockey without helmets. It was your choice to wear one. And then when they made helmets mandatory due to safety reasons, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, concussions on ice.
Yeah.
The Jets?
Nice.
He's playing the Jets?
What you're thinking of is wearing a visor is optional in hockey, but you are not allowed to be the instigator in a fight if you wear a visor.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's I think it's a 10-minute game.
I wasn't even aware that was a rule.
Yeah.
I just thought they made visors mandatory at some point, and some players could grandfather themselves in or out.
No, helmets became mandatory.
Okay.
But there was some guys that, even when they made it mandatory, since they were grandfathered in, chose not to wear them.
Got it. Interesting.
Oh, okay. That was...
Yeah, that was a little bit of a scrum where the guy just didn't want to go down.
That guy looked like Mercy when she reses people and on max...
max speed,
and she's flipping around in circles.
Cole with so I would drop the 49ers and ban the Dolphins because the 49ers can really do is pass the ball and CMC's not playing. So.
Oh, see, these are the types of things that I feel like need to know in these Madden leagues.
God. Dang.
Right, in these Madden leagues, I feel like knowing the current injury lists
for
the NFL has to be huge.
Knowing the current injury list helps out a lot.
Was this the same as last year?
No, this is completely different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a cool twist.
Yeah.
I like the way they're doing it. All right, we are 2nd and 10.
Get him.
Second play of the game. That is a catch. And are they going to give him the out of bounds? No way, right? Yeah, okay. Stayed in bounds.
Oh, wow. He did stay in bounds. That's crazy.
Knees touched.
I just want to see.
How do they release yearly football games? I'm surprised they haven't just offered a subscription model yet.
I think don't give.
EA doesn't make enough money to off of a subscription model. That's why.
The
Having you buy the game again every year for $60 is more money to them.
They have an idea of how many sales they're going to have on each title every year. And yeah, if dudes who play Madden are willing to spend $60, I mean, look how much money people spend on Call of Duty still.
Yeah.
$70, bro.
Is Madden a $70 title now? Ew.
All right, gamers, let's have a conversation real quick about prices. Games.
Madden to me is definitely not a $70 game. Sack him!
Oh! That's okay. He's a defensive lineman. I accept that he's not going to be able to catch the ball.
Cole chiming in our chat with the kicker not having as many pads. Yeah. We
Yeah, that makes sense. $70 games should not be the norm.
Oh,
right. Because when you start buying games that are $70.
Oh, I thought he intercepted that.
Ooh, he actually held on to it. I'm impressed.
But no, yeah, I mean, I agree. But when I'm thinking about titles that could cost $70, the Madden is not one of them. Because this game is like, you just change the roster every year and move.
That was a great defensive play. I would say if a game is going to cost $70, you should not have any microtransactions involved.
I agree.
Which is why I appreciate Tears of the Kingdom, the one $70 Nintendo Switch title, where it's like, this is the complete game.
Yeah, you just get it.
Spend forever on it. $70.
Yep. I feel like the games, especially recently with the games industry, they've been having a lot of layoffs where it's like people just don't want to be nickeled and dimed anymore.
Right, yeah. All right, so Jets go up 7-0. We saw some pretty good defensive plays coming out of Coda there.
I was really surprised that he didn't there were a couple times where I expected the ball to get turned over.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, too, that we didn't get a defensive stop. Or at least maybe just a 3 points instead of 7.
Yeah.
But sometimes that happens.
So is this kind of like chess, where like the side that like gets to have the ball and like move first, like has the advantage?
Oh, there's a flag because he didn't kick it right.
The ball first in the first half. We'll get the ball. Well, the other team will get the ball first in the second.
Okay, so it's kind of
Determined by a coin flip.
Yeah.
Do we actually do the coin flip in Madden?
No, I don't.
Or is it just like
It's
home
not
rule?
animated. It's not animated.
Oh, it's not. It just says this person gets it.
Yeah.
So it's random.
RNG.
Oh,
He is wide open. He caught that. Crazy.
is that dropped?
No, he caught that.
Oh, okay.
He caught that.
He dropped it after he landed. That's fine then.
Run. Oh, he's wide open. Just go, 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 go. That was a huge play. Oh, he's running it again. Doing it again.
I guess going back a little bit to the cost point for you, Bones, something to think about. Blizzard basically came out and said that Diablo 4 made $1 billion in microtransactions. $1 billion.
Yeah.
So why would they ever change their model?
Here's the thing: the most of that money, I feel like they make overseas, though, because
Probably.
China is a games market.
Oh, he's open. Oh,
he-
cut it
go,
back.
go, 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 go.
Prescott.
The amount of money like gaming companies can make from like South Korea specifically.
South Korea and China
Yeah.
are huge markets.
The
for
Asian market is very big.
the mobile game style monetization market makes a ton of money over there.
Oh, it's a good read on that.
Like with like League of Legends, like they won't cater specifically to South Korea because like they
Yeah.
know they're gonna buy stuff.
There's
The
a-
$500 faker skin.
There's also you have skins over in China that we don't have here in the U.S. because of copyright infringements. Like there is like a Spider-Man
caught
skin
that!
and stuff like that. for
Crazy,
Hulu.
he caught that. Oh my god.
That-
Blood Rain, first time Chad. How's it
First
going?
time Cheddar Blue, thumbs up. Seems good. I agree.
That was a terrible pass.
Yeah, that was a very, very bad pass. It was, yeah.
He got bailed out by his receiver for sure.
Oh yeah, he did. Actually, I think he was controlling the receiver at that point after he threw it.
Is that a thing in Madden now? You
Yeah,
control the
yeah,
receiver. I didn't know if you control the receiver after the throw or if you just control like
I mean, whatever the
what
name
they
is
attempt
on,
to do.
wherever your name is on is whoever you're controlling.
Oh, the kicker got him.
Yeah.
Straight on too. He
Yeah.
just trucked him.
Oh, that reminds me. We're talking about kickers. It reminds me of the kicker from Penn State. We had a couple. Like he was a viral sensation a couple years back because he hit people on kick returns because he was the last guy.
Oh.
Yeah, do you remember that guy?
No, I'm gonna have to look him up though. I always loved watching kicker hits though. Oh. So in real life, that guy is no longer getting up.
Oh yeah.
In real life, him coming across the field being stretched out like that D-back would have leveled him.
Yeah. Oh, run play? I formation, one guy in the backfield, two receivers. Oh, he's
Check
just
down.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I love the Madden dive. It's just woo. It's the Madden dive. Yeah, there you go.
A play that you would never.
No, you would never do that as a human being because you'd flop on the ground and just be like, ugh. Like, I'm not getting back up after that.
Unless you're trying to do like a shoestring tackle for
Yeah,
a
pretty
last
much.
resort to stop a touchdown or something. Oh, get him up.
Oh,
yeah.
he swatted that. What?
Gosh, jeez. That looked like he was playing volleyball.
Yeah, he just like spiked it. Crazy.
He's got to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Start throwing
He
some
slips in here.
blitzes in there. Yep.
They picked it up well though.
And this man beats the Blitz. Or, he beat the man.
He was also controlling the linebacker coming through, right? And
Yeah.
the linebacker got picked up very early. He didn't. He was able to get any
Yeah.
momentum at the line.
Okay, wow.
Cross his body low, and the guy still picked it up.
Yeah. Whew. You can see I like the previous play stuff, by the way. You can see what Kodo was running. He was running cover three, sorry.
Right.
Kodo, you can see Kodo making changes to the way his guys play.
Yeah, on the defense, right? He's only allowing X amount of yards before the curl and stuff like that. Full send, Kendricks. Right over the top. Nope. Dang.
That was
Unfortunate.
That was so bang bang that I thought he grabbed it out of the sky. Yo, by the way, Blood Rain, if you're new here, you know,
Grizzly X Doobie.
Yeah. 3-minute delay, by the way. So if you're
Oh,
just joining
yeah,
us,
yeah.
you know, we're not ignoring anyone. It just takes a little while for chat to catch up with us and for us to, you know, get back to you.
Yeah, per the NJC's rules, we do have to have a delay on
Yep.
for everybody. It makes everything fair here in the NJCAAE league.
The NJCAAE.
Turpin grabbing the ball. Oh, awkward.
Stop going sideways.
Awkward. I feel like he had a hole there where he could have probably got an extra like 10 yards. But
Yeah. It was a really good sideways, though.
it's awkward when you get sideways in football. Like, that's usually the worst. Guys are just so fast nowadays.
Run play.
Oh, he's just running right down the middle.
Still
I
got
like
like
it.
3 yards. I almost said 4 yards. I think it should have been 4 yards, but got another run play. Got a sweep out. Oh, okay, audible.
Oh, man.
Oh, he put him in motion.
Nice.
Okay.
Great play here. Cuts in. Gets a few more yards. Nice. That was a good call there. Little short drop.
Got another run. Motion.
How effective in this game is play action?
I feel like it's about as effective as it is in the NFL, in which case it's 0.
You think so?
I don't think play action really gets much
Play
play.
action makes the linebackers hesitate.
Yeah, I don't
makes
think-
the DBs hesitate,
I
right?
don't think play action really does much outside like college football, though.
It does. If you're good enough at quarterback.
Oh, just run. Just get as much yardage as you can. Thank you.
Let's score quick here because
Woo.
you get the ball at the half. So
Yeah, he gets the
best
ball at the
scenario
half.
here is he scores quick. The other guy, worst case, scores quick, and then you score again before the half ends. That's the best case scenario. 'Cause then
Oh,
you can
free. Just run it. Run it down that hole. There you go.
What you want is you want the game tied at half.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the ball back.
Yeah. That or ahead.
That or ahead.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like best case scenario, or like middle ground.
Best case scenario is he scores and then gets a turnover.
No, best case scenario, you go ahead into the half. You know, middle ground, you tie. Worst case scenario is you
Some
know.
RPO action there.
I would say best case scenario is we win the game.
Oh, regardless, but
Coda just win. It's that easy.
run. Okay, he just missed that. He wants it.
Oh, he got stuffed. So this is big here.
3rd and goal, yeah, on the
I
one.
bet he's running slants. Yeah. I saw this. I saw the slants out of the bottom. Like, he's totally running slants.
Yep, dude's wide open. There you go.
It's so hard to stop stuff like that, even in the NFL. I feel like
Yeah.
once you get on that goal line,
One stop. I think he did stop here. He's got it because he's been stopped all night.
now he has a free. He does have a free timeout.
Yeah, 3 times.
I said free, with 2-minute warning
Yeah.
is gonna come up.
All right.
So, if this guy does try to kind of like do a slow run, slow push down the field, he does have an extra timeout available to him at least.
Yep. Deep kick. Okay.
So one thing that we didn't see last game that we saw in the first game, right? In the first game, we saw Coda get 4 picks.
Yeah.
And in last game, we saw him get 0. Right? So
Yeah.
that was a big change.
Oh,
Oh!
There we go.
Oh, he let it go. Streamer is ignoring you. What do you mean, Jay? Nobody's ignoring you.
I don't remember the last time you said something in chat, Jay.
Yeah. We even got you the words of Bonesdom.
What do you mean? No, you haven't talked in like an hour.
He didn't even talk all last game.
Oh, we got an interception!
Nice.
Ah.
Now what are we doing? We running the clock down as much as possible here.
Score here. No matter what, just score here.
Score quick?
Even if they tie, you didn't
Uh-huh.
go back.
Fair enough.
Momentum is shifted.
Maybe we should make another channel points thing that's just like Bones lore.
Bones lore of what?
We call them
Lore.
Just lore in general of Bones?
Yeah, just lore.
Got it. Bones lore. There you go.
Why? Hey, Kilk, you threw it to wide.
Nah.
Oh, you finally throw it to... How did he not go down?
I've been
after,
saying why,
Yeah.
like, for 3 games straight, and it never goes.
Lead it down to the 2-minute warning, bro. Don't make the. Okay.
Why? Once you get the run game going so much, you have the defense not know. Oh, that's fair enough. Okay, that makes sense, Cole. I just didn't know, like, does the AI react
Hey. Oh,
in the same way?
Why? Throw it to why? Oh, okay. I got the screens open. Yeah.
Nobody had the block on the right guy? Like, we had the full thing ready to go, and there's just dudes standing there looking at him. It's going to Elliott.
Yeah, it's going to the hook route over here. Oh, he's howling audible. Never mind.
It's going to Elliott.
Yeah, there it is.
And it should be a touchdown if he can get past that guy. Oh, no.
I don't even know who Grizzly's out here rooting for.
I think he's close, man.
Okay. I'm just seeing easy, and I'm like,
So he's going for this rather than kicking the field goal.
oh, it's a 4th and 1. You can get the first down.
Just don't QB sneak it.
Yeah.
Is that really bad in this game?
Yeah.
You saw what happened last game.
Oh, A is uncovered. A is uncovered. Far side. A. Okay, well, that works too. Get it, Elliott.
Elliott's pretty...
That's great that he didn't score here. That killed more time.
Supporting Terry and the boys. Okay, yeah. So we got some homies in the chat. We got any? I don't know if the box is working. Have we gotten any more follows that we haven't seen?
No, I thought Rain was the last one.
Okay.
Oh, so just let him score there. It's all right. He's got a minute to hold, and then he gets the ball back if he holds, right? So that
Yeah,
would
he
be
gets it back in
huge.
the half. Yeah, he gets it back in the half.
Now you have a big advantage here. Just don't let them score going in the half, and you got good setup here.
Nice. Good hold there. Stopped him roughly 28-yard line. Got a 1 minute drill here.
Football game. Both teams are having and they're kicking the ball.
Your mic's going on.
Is he open? Oh, he got hit. Nice.
I did tell you going into this, my football knowledge is like that of a big potato. That was like outside.
I'll be right back.
On it, what?
I'll be right back.
So I wonder if the Cowboys are just a strong defensive team, right? Or just strong overall.
I wouldn't know.
Cole, what is in this game? What is a Cowboy strength? Oh, it's a pick!
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna go back for the 6.
Oh!
It's a pick 6.
Yeah, give it! Holy cow!
That's huge.
And now I know what a pick 6 is.
It means that they intercepted the ball and ran it back for 6 points.
That's so nice. Now they're gonna get 7, right?
Bill needs to walk out of there more often.
Real.
Thought he went to go take a phone call. Thought maybe he was like standing behind me in the glass, like, yeah, cheering.
What I miss?
You missed the pick 6
Oh, do you get
with
another
45 seconds left.
Crazy, 2 interceptions now. Pickmaster, yeah, there you go. Oh, he's just running it right upfield. He gets like 35 to 40 yards.
You might as well, right? That's what he's really been doing. Like, as I've been watching the kickoffs from Hoda's opponent, he's basically just been taking the kickoff and running straight. He doesn't do anything else but just run straight.
Yeah.
Pick 6.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, let's go, baby.
And I could actually tell it was hype, so I celebrated.
He did, yeah.
He knows what's going on now.
Bones was here with me. He's getting excited with me.
I understand the football lore a little bit now.
Oh, God, what a move. Yeah, it's nice. Keep him in bounds.
Oh, use the timeout.
Why don't the bigger players simply eat the smaller players?
What do you think this is?
Is this worms.io? To be fair, in real life, you're not going to see big, huge dudes running up on small dudes who are just going to stand up and take it, right? They're going to go for their legs every time. They're not just going to stand
Oh, he's
there
wide open.
and get hit by a 250-pound wild man.
Crazy.
Oh, man. I came back. Well, that's still fine. We're still up by 7. And we get the ball back. We have an opportunity here to try to get a field goal, which would be really big for us. 24 seconds, all timeouts. Very doable.
Well, he's getting the ball back in the second half, so I don't even see Coda taking a timeout unless he wants to.
I think he should take the timeouts to try to get the 3 points.
Yeah.
Right? You want to march down, try to kick the field goal. It puts you two scores up, which is very difficult to come back in a 5-minute game.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, go. You got blocks, dude. Go. Ah. At least you got to the 40. Double the distance of normal. Got to the 40.
19 seconds, 3 timeouts, and a dream.
What's under this game start, by the way?
6.
6. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are 5-minute quarters. So each game should take 20 minutes, but then you add on all the clock stoppages. Press the A button, or don't. And just
What is this? Oh, he was bleeding time off the clock. He wanted the clock to run,
but why?
so he could go deep with the clock running and get a score into the second half. Be up by 2 scores into the second half.
Yeah, but
Oh, now he's out of time. Now it doesn't matter.
yeah, that's why I was like, why would you just let the clock? You have 3 timeouts. I just in a game like this where it's very easy to throw long balls for catches. It's strange to me that you don't just go for the field goal, right? Try to get a few yards out of bounds, get 2 plays down, and try to kick a field goal.
Yeah. Jay, I don't know what you're going for with the highlight. Gotta read for when you see this. Pog, very pog. I don't know. I don't know what he's at. I don't know what Jay's
I don't know what Jay's doing.
I don't know. Jay also responds like a minute later saying, also pog 3 minutes ago from when you see this. I'm like, what? I don't understand.
Jay, are you fixing our IT issues? That's what should have been happening 3 minutes ago. Fixing IT issues.
Jay, get me access.
That's my job. I fix the IT stuff.
There you go, there's a play.
Speaking of, when we came back from Kansas City, I had to give the binder to the security guy.
Yeah.
If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
A give to Elliott running left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The Cowboys are one of the better teams on Madden. The defense is pretty solid, so
So
it's
that's
a good team.
Oh, okay. I asked Cole a little while back how good. Right when I asked Cole, what is the strength of the Cowboys in this game?
And they get a pick 6.
Right when we hit the pick 6. So. That was a thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is gonna
the universe just answering the question for you. How good is the Dolphins? Or how good is the Cowboys defense in getting
Pick
pick
six.
6? How good do you think they are? That's funny. Run. Oh, he's still up. Okay, never mind.
very small window of opportunity to hit that gap, and he was just a little slow.
I don't know. I don't even know if he had an opportunity to hit that gap.
Bill? You visitor. Oh. I thought you were looking to ask some questions. Run it, Dak.
Yeah, he's just
for the first down. Oh,
slide.
That was the most awkward slide I have ever seen. That was one of those where the quarterback goes to slide and his cleat catches
the ground and just takes his ankle with it.
Yeah, and he looks super goofy and just flops over.
Yeah.
I feel like Dak Prescott's a good enough quarterback that probably doesn't happen to him.
Stopping the runs hurts.
Williams is over there yelling at Cooks, and Cooks isn't even like looking at him. He's like talking to somebody else. Yeah. Webb's over there just screaming at him.
It's funny. The idle animations for Madden are so funny.
Oh,
A was wide open. Yeah,
that was good too.
So,
Nice.
the tight end.
I don't know any Cowboys chants. So.
I hate the Cowboys. I'm just rooting for Iowa Western right now.
Duh, boys.
The boys. Hey, this is America's team. All right. The Cowboys are America's team. Just ask them. They'll tell you.
You ask them. Yeah, they'll tell you that. Sure they will.
When I was a kid, that's what they were marketed as.
I know.
America's
I
team.
know.
Troy Aikman, Emmitt
then-
Smith,
and
Michael
then,
Irvin. That was America's team.
The other team that had a name at that point was the greatest show on turf, which is the Rams.
Oh, yeah. I remember growing up watching those guys. They were like, Troy Aikman's going to cast now. And I'm like, I'm never watching that.
Ooh, a screen? It doesn't get
Yep.
the first down, though.
I feel like it was
At this point, Coda's won the game. He just has to keep everything from.
correct. Yes.
He has to answer every
No-
score for another score.
No interceptions, no
This guy's
he threw it
there's
on the
no
inside.
way. Intercepted again! Oh my god.
So normally, chat, normally we are making fun of the dudes in the GC because we can hear them yelling through the wall when they get really hyped. At this point, I feel like they're making fun of us.
It's the opposite way now. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're making fun of us right now.
And the funny thing is, because Coda sits right on the opposite
so he
side
can
of the
hear us
wall,
yelling
he
for
can
it?
probably hear us, like even through the headset. He could
I
probably.
heard him yelling.
Yeah, that's true. I did hear him through the wall too at the same time. He was stoked for that one, as he should be.
Oh, okay. I see what I gotta read. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
Jay, we don't know what you're talking about, man.
He wants to make a prediction.
This is like a Rick and oh.
So basically, he's trying to say Pog.
Oh my god. He almost basically threw an interception
I see what he's trying
back
to do.
him.
He's trying to time something cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Good job, Jay.
He's Coda almost threw an interception right back to him the next play.
Oh,
Nice throw, nice
huge. Outran your blockers a little bit, but that's okay.
That's all right.
When your blockers are 380 pounds, 6'3", they can only go so fast.
Big dudes. Big dudes. Yeah.
The best is when you're running and they have the big dude blocker in front of them. They just have their hand on their back of them, like trying to push them a little faster while they're running.
Yeah.
Oh, what a catch! That was baller.
I think that was Coda through the wall was absurd.
I heard him in there too.
This is hype for the throw. That's funny.
Because that plays on the player, right?
Yeah.
The pass was a little bit off, but the player was able to grab the wide receiver and make the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of a
96. Okay, 96.
I was
still
just,
running.
I was just a run play in general. He wasn't going to throw that. There's a little bit of a disconnect there because I think after you throw the ball as the quarterback, if you don't input anything, the AI will continue to do what it's programmed to do to try and get the ball as much as possible. If you put an input,
Y.
though,
Press Y.
Oh, yeah.
Please press Y.
so is the running back is just deep though.
Oh, run away! Nice. Let's
That's the end of
go.
the third quarter too, crazy. But yeah, I think if you when you pass as a quarterback, it does immediately give you control of the receiver you threw it to. However, if you don't input anything, the AI is going to continue to run the route as it was told to.
And try to catch the ball.
And try to catch the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you just get control of the player after you make after the AI makes the grab.
But I imagine that you putting the inputs after it swaps that player's better.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very possible.
I guess it also depends on your skill level.
Yeah.
So so that was a huge third quarter for Coda.
3 picks total. 1 pick 6.
One he got at the end of the second.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far third, no offense coming out of the Jets.
No, none at all.
That's normal. It's a normal phrase to be said in football. Who is the Jets quarterback this year?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, okay. So no offense coming out of the Jets this year. No,
I'm surprised he didn't.
I know Aaron Rodgers is a fantastic quarterback.
I'm surprised he didn't retire after he blew out his ACL.
That surprised me as
first
well, right?
game,
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of.
I would have taken it as a sign from the universe to just say I should just quit in the NFL while I can, because on the first game playing for a new team, I got injured. That took me out of the season. And it's like,
maybe he's worried about that lawsuit that he's in right now.
Is it a lawsuit?
Oh, isn't it him? The one?
I thought it was Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, yeah,
who was in a
They're the
lawsuit.
same person. Like,
All right, we're on the tracks now. Get back on.
they're basically just Green Bay, right? Like, Green Bay is one of those teams that had a basically Hall of Fame quarterback championing their roster. It had to be.
Oh my God! He almost. If he
What a
wasn't
block.
like making a jumping bat for that, he would have intercepted it.
But Green Bay had a Hall of Fame quarterback running their team for the last 30 years or something?
I think
like,
somebody made a recent quote that I heard. Where
the
it's
amount
like,
of Super Bowls they should have won
Oh my God, give us
is crazy.
Yeah. I heard a quote from somebody recently. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but it's like over 30, 40 years, Green Bay has had like 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And there are teams out there that have gone through a new quarterback every year for a new season.
Shout out Commanders.
I think it was like, I think the direct quote was like the Bears or something. I don't know. But it's like it was another nearby team, and it would have had to have been Chicago.
It wouldn't surprise me if it
So-
was. I mean, we as the Commanders have gone through so many quarterbacks.
He's down deep, yeah.
You got to get that.
Yeah, I heard go through the wall there.
Yeah, he was a little disappointed in that, but that's okay. He's still up by a good amount, right? You know,
And like we said earlier, he just has to match every score for a score. He's ahead by 2.
so Howard by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like not even like a touchdown and a field goal. Like you're ahead by 2 full touchdowns.
Two full scores, yeah. 2 full scores.
At what point, if the Jets, like let's say they get the stop here, they get the ball. That's
I thought
That's
I
'cause of the
honestly
juke.
thought we were behind enough for us to start watching him run like all the way down the field. And
So
I'm
we heard Coda start yelling on the other side of the wall, and then we saw the juke on screen, and I thought the same thing too. I thought it was a run for a touchdown, like it was a breakaway. That guy has a leg through his chest right now.
I thought it was a breakaway.
I wonder if that puts you on the IR, leg through chest.
Oh, probably. Oh, he's just free. Just free. Just
big run.
Just go.
Big run. Nice.
18 yards.
And I love he's keeping it in play, right? So the clock is going to consistently run. There's a button in Madden that you can hit to just like put it down to like 10 seconds, right? So you don't have.
Cannot see the edge.
Woo! Coda scores again.
What if Coda just decided to lay down on the 1 yard line there? But like you would keep the clock running, right?
Yeah,
like that's kind of the purpose.
Letting you just score.
I mean that's fair, right? He's up by 3.
They're both scoring a little.
Yeah.
It's a little different when you're trying to win the game and not every individual person on the field has their own agenda. Because like you're trying
That's
to win,
true.
You're trying to win as a team, whereas here it's literally one guy against one guy controlling off.
Yeah, that's true. Right. You never know like what person on the field needs 1 or 2 tackles to hit bonuses or, whatever. So.
New subs to sub, or new follows to subs, so you get some new ones.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen any new follows yet.
Earlier, yeah.
I mean,
we
from
did.
earlier.
Hey, don't forget to use those Prime subs,
Oh,
Kaylee.
he's just throwing the deep stuff now.
Big shout out to Key Lime earlier for hitting us with that Prime sub earlier.
Yeah, the Prime sub.
Guys, all the subs that you guys do go to supporting the esports program here at Iowa Western.
Yep.
So
you go directly back into the program. Got some. Yep, we got the nice subs on screen there that they'll see in chat, but won't know what we're talking about for another 3 minutes. He's just looking deep. He's just looking deep now. He wants to score as quickly as possible.
If I was Coda, I'd let him and then just keep scoring himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just play as slow as possible, right?
2-minute warning.
Nice. Well, on this.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Sorry. Like, that popped into my head, and I had to remember. Oh, now he's just full covering the pass now. That's all right. Oh, there's the Madden bugging out again. Flip it around. What is that? I gotta love the bugs. The bugs are the best. What is that celebration as he flips around 360 degrees? The Australian breakdancer from the Olympics. Little squib off to the left-hand side. Try to keep containment. Just, oh my God, his own blocker got in his way. Going for runs here, it looks like. He's just going to try and bleed time off the clock. It is 49-35. Hey, you remember earlier how you said it seemed more realistic with the low numbers?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen like this.
He's off to the side again. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Bill's
man,
right.
he
The
went
guy
out of
can't
bounds.
Really, keep containment at all. So.
Oh, crap.
If that running back would be given a lot of shit for going out of bounds right there in real life.
Well, stayed in bounds there.
Nice, yeah, that's what we want, right? We want the Jets to use all their timeouts.
Well, he's not using his timeout.
Oh, he may have just given up. At this point, they're just playing the game. Don't. Little spin move at the end.
Yep.
He's like talking to nobody.
I feel like with the way this is right now, with the other guy not taking timeouts, he could just take a knee.
He should. Really?
I would.
Just to be that guy?
Just to be that guy.
Just to call the timeout. Stay in bounds, please.
There's the dive again. The Madden dive.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations to Coda for taking. Is this his first Madden?
First Madden game.
First Madden game. Is this tier 2?
No, tier 1.
Tier 1.
Tier
Excellent.
1.
So Iowa Western is going up 1-0. Very competitive match today, though. 2 games to 1. So big shout out to that. Are you gonna do the?
I'll do
the honors.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, chat. Well, we got to see Aaron Rodgers lose today, so today's a good day. Unfortunately, we did see the Cowboys win, but it's good for us. Iowa Western, high five. I'm gonna take a step out while Coda.
Wait, what'd you say about the Cowboys? I'm confused. And both times he played the Cowboys, he won.
I know.
Oh. Okay.
I said it's unfortunate that he had to play the Cowboys. Oh. I'm stoked that we won. Just sad that he used the Cowboys to do it.
I mean, here's the thing I'll give him. The Cowboys have the closest color scheme to Iowa Westerns.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree. I like that. That's a good way. We'll just call him Iowa Western moving forward every time we see him on the screen. So, Cowboys be Iowa Western. I'm going to step out. I'm going to let Coda here get in on this interview.
How's it going, Coda?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
You're wearing is that an H&H hat on your head there?
Yeah, we got it from a job, my career fair.
It's all good. How are you feeling after that? We can hear you through the wall there a couple times. You just hyping yourself up, or?
Yeah, I was getting pretty excited. At first, I was a little nervous. That first game boosted my confidence.
Yeah, it's always the first one. You come in, you don't know how it's going to go. You get a little jittery, and then you get into the swing of things, and off to the races you go.
Yeah, the second game I kind of fell apart late in the second half. I think I ran a lot of cover 3 with no blitzes, so that didn't really help. I was using a team that I don't really don't use a whole lot. I didn't really know their defensive playbook. He got me on the last play of the game, but I got it back in the last game.
Well, that kind of thing happens every once in a while. You can't really win them all. You just take you take your hits as you go on. You make new strats, you find better teams that you want to play. You always got to keep practicing. That's all. That's the one thing that comes from these games too. You always learn something.
Yeah, my game plan coming in was to run the ball and play good defense, and I think I did a good job of both.
I think you did really good on the defense part. You were 7 interceptions tonight over all the season.
I didn't keep track, but I had 7.
You had 4 in the first game with 2 pick sixes in the first game. Was it 1?
One pick six was right before we started watching.
Yeah, that was the very first game.
Yeah.
Like his second drive or something.
The other pick six that he got was in the last game.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I had two pick sixes in the last game.
you had 2 pick sixes in the last
Yes.
game. Okay, so you had 3 pick sixes over all night. You had 7 interceptions total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in game 2.
Yeah, there were 4 in game 1, 3 in game 3.
Yeah, and I didn't have any in game 2.
Did you hear a scream?
Yeah, I could hear it. It felt awesome. I won't lie.
Yeah. And then, the other funny thing that we had to go through tonight was the amount of bugs that we got to solve from Madden with players like scooting across the field or flipping 180s in fractions of a second.
Yeah, that stuff's always fun to see after the play. It's a good thing to laugh at.
At least the Madden creators are always willing to let that stick around and give a little bit of soul to their game. It doesn't always have to play perfect after the play is over, but it has to during the game. So. But yeah, I mean, you didn't miss any kickoffs. Or sorry, I shouldn't say you didn't miss any PATs. Didn't miss any 3 points, any PATs. I mean, the one you probably want to take back was the slide on the 1 yard line. But
I did not mean to slide there. I was trying to dive in and it made me slide. I was very upset.
Gotta love the missed inputs. Gotta love the missed inputs. Yeah, that happens. And just gotta learn from that. I mean, I learned from that point that the QB sneak is not all that good in this game.
Well, I was trying to run the tush push, and I figured, I'm the Eagles. If I go with the quarterback sneak, they're going to put me in the tush push formation. It didn't work.
All right, well, anything else you wanted to shout out here? You have, a couple, 30, 40 seconds here. What'd you say?
We had some people in here rooting for you.
Yeah, we had some people in here who were reading Grizzly. We got Blood Rain.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who I asked to tune in and watch me. That tuned in and watched me.
Yeah, you'll be here every week for the next couple of weeks.
Except for next week, because I have a bye week next week.
Yeah.
But
you're 2-0.
Yeah.
Buys count as wins.
Yep.
Buys do count as wins in this league, so makes you 2-0 going into week 3. And that just means you get a full 2 weeks to just grind this game and get better.
Yep.
Says he's also down to
Yeah, the old.
Scrim partner for you if you want one.
Sweet, I do.
He doesn't
But
know
yeah, it
what
was a
nuances about the game that are
definitely.
Hey, Coda, don't you have a gunfight game tomorrow?
I do indeed have a gunfight game tomorrow for Call of Duty at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. on this same stream.
We have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. It's not up on the schedule, but we have 4 or 5 Mario Karts going on tomorrow. We got 2 Tier 1 gunfight teams going on tomorrow. It is a gauntlet here tomorrow for the stream team. That's for sure.
It was a great learning experience. I'm glad to get that first game out of the way because I was freaking out all day.
Yeah. Then you have the experience looking forward to one game. You don't have a bye. You have a bye next week, but you know what to expect coming into week 3.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Don't have to worry. You don't have to stress about it anymore.
Yeah,
you just come in to play the game.
There's some things I need to polish up, but overall, I think I did better.
You did pretty well. Yeah, you did pretty well. Better than I would have done.
Yeah.
All right, Coda, thanks very much for coming on stream tonight. Thank you for playing the games, for joining us on the casting desk. Thank you, everybody at home, for joining us on the stream. I have been Joshua Griswold. I've been your stream director. We have Bill behind the scenes, head coach, assistant producer over there, Bones, if you're still on the microphone.
Bye.
Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.